Okay, what is my microphone picking up? Oh! Wait, oh! Okay, there we go. Yeah, okay, perfect. Let me turn the lights on. Oh, I did not set up my camera correctly. Oopsie. Wait, I need to put my headphones on. I want to hear the song. Whoa, okay. It was so bright it actually lagged out. Alright. I gotta turn that down for me. I can't hear shit. Okay. Gotta notify the Discord. Man. Can you see that? Yeah. Like there. 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 And I think somewhere here. I'm like stung all over the place by mosquitoes. It's not even funny anymore. And it's so itchy. Huh. Well, anyways, I wanted to send out the notification. Oh, I know. I also gotta see if the primo jump codes still work. I suspect they won't, but only one way to find out. Life now doing what? See, one second. Sigewinnie? I think that's how he's writer. Sigewinnie quest? Potentially Honkai later if we still got time. But we'll see, probably not. Probably gonna have to do it during next version. We'll see. But if we have time, I don't know how long Sigewinnie's quest is. But if it's short, then yeah. Okay, for some reason Genshin asked me to select my graphics settings and monitor. What do you mean? Wait, that is so not helpful. Wait, let me share that real quick. It just shows me 1 second. Here. It shows my resolution. Yeah, fair enough. I that is what I want. I want resolution, fine. And which display? Do you want the display 1 on the right? The display 2? Or display 3, who is also on the right? This is not helpful. In case you don't know my setup, I have one monitor here, one monitor there, one monitor there. So I have no idea which one is actually one. Do I have to go into the Nvidia system? It's gonna be fine. What? Yeah, okay. Good gamble. Why can you guys see the game and I can't? What? Oh, I know why. Okay, makes sense. Let's get in there. Oh no, the song is over. Man, Gerudo Village is such a slapping banger. Not sure if there's other cool songs from Smash. Smash has such good remixes. Let me see. Wait, there's a... Oh, but that's gonna get claimed if I play Last Surprise, even if that's the Smash one. Oh, it's gonna... Wait, let me just... No, no. Don't get me Wait, I think actually... If it's the one without lyrics, then it's fine. I think. Oh, and I also can log in. Oops, sorry. I'm sleeping. Let's just hope it's the one without lyrics. Also, Sendless Zone Zero official release is live. Enter the game to get 103 pulls at 80 boopons? I don't know what those are, but Genshin really wants me to check it out. But Is it worth it? I don't think so. Wait, no, it's with lyrics. Damn it! Stop! No! I'm gonna have to edit that out because gets freaking claimed. What else do we have here? There's so much proof in Heaven Fever stuff because I was listening to some of the songs. Wait, what? Okay, wow. This stuff is crazy, but there's a Megalovania remix. No, okay, let's not go there. Okay, so let me just go set everything up so I can see that. Perfect. Also, I should probably do a mic check. Testo. Yep. Okay, works. Oh yeah, perfect. That fine. That is fine. And now I want that. Perfect. Oh, okay. Gensha is really low. Let me. Man, Sumeru's soundtrack slaps. I wanted to, before we do anything, actually set up my camera, which means pressing this button, then I'm dark, and I'm pressing this button, and then I'm fine. And now I won't wobble. Crazy. I should probably close my windows. Okay, I'm gonna be right back. I don't close my... The freaking Dorito. I usually close my windows because I don't want people to hear me talk. But the thing is, it's so moist in here. Don't take that out of context. Also, sorry for slapping that on a table. That probably burst your eardrums, but sorry.
What could the children be up to?
What was I saying?
Never mind.
I don't have dementia, I
Let
think.
them do as they please.
Oh yeah, it's so moist in here. Like, current moisture rate is 73%, and that's after having my windows open for an hour. And, like, I have this pillow blanket thing, but it just smells like wet dog. Yeah, old folks just don't get it, Maywo. Anyways, so the plan for today. I honestly do not know too much. Sure. Yeah, maybe we'll look at that, but first and foremost we're gonna look at Sigewinnie's quest. Why am I so big? Man, I'm getting distracted by everything. It's so hot today. Don't question if my brain goes places. Yeah, so we're probably gonna do Sigewinnie's quest. That is probably it. And depending on how long that goes, we will also do like maybe check out Honkai. I've had it downloaded for damn it. Okay. God, sorry. I had it downloaded for 2 weeks now, I think. And I've yet to open it. Because I mean, I'm not sure if I'm gonna stream like all of it, but at least wanna check it out in the beginning on stream. Alright. We missed those primals. Do we get any other primals? No. Ooh, that's bad. Ooh, that's bad. Shit. Is it a new month? Yeah, okay. So we have 5 plus 15, that's our 20. Oof. Plus 9, so we have 29. How much pity do we have? 5, 10, 20. Wait, what? No, now 20. 25. 25 plus 29, that is a hard calculation. You can do that with 55 and then subtract 1, so it's 54. Uh-oh. That's it. Oh. I might need to grind a little. Shit. I really want Emily. She looks cool. That is what she does. Cool. She looks cool. I've not even heard her voice yet, but she looks like the kind of character that would have a banger voice. Alright then, I think. Did I already unlock it? We meet again. Cannon? Huh? After hearing the sound of Kum? What? Tilde Kum? By chance, you and Paimon discover an engineer who seems to be tinkering with an unusual device. That is not the quest we're trying to play. What is that even? Oh, that's the event quest. Fuck, okay. Did I? No, I did not initialize it. I'm dumb. There we go. Beauty expert. Oh god. The warmth of light. Where is this gonna go? This quest is already weird. The Court of Fontaine seems to be holding quite a lively promotion event. For what? Huh? What do you mean? What do you mean lively promotion event? What they promoting? Huh? Oh man, I think it is possible to decipher from the Twitch title of this stream, but I think Sigewinnie is a menace to society, and I really want her behind bars. I'm not even lying. She's horrifying. Alright, where are we going? And let's see if we can spot her. I kind of hope that she's not outside of the fortress, because it's a danger to mankind. Especially with the tranquilizer gun. I think that's her. Well, also, what's going on down there? Oh, you can actually hear it. So is there some commotion? Yeah, can we zoom in? That's why I miss not having Charlotte on the team. Okay, so there's Sigewinnie. I'm not sure, but I think the others are just random NPCs. I think. For a second I thought that is Emily, but the head is different. And I think the dress is also a lot less flowy on her. Alright, I guess we're gonna check out what is Sigewinnie up to. What's she doing?
This shop looks popular today. Wonder what the occasion is.
Uh-oh.
Butterfly Dew Cosmetics now on sale.
I feel like I know where this is going. Does Sigewinnie open a store?
Oh, Sigewinnie's here too.
Don't tell me she opened a store and is now selling her goop.
Hey there, Sigewinnie.
It's been a while, haha. Look, she's hiding the pain.
Hello there, Traveler and Paimon. I hope you're keeping yourselves fit and healthy.
Yeah, I don't need your assistance.
You bet we are. So anyway, what are you doing here, Sigewinnie?
The guns.
The Duke insists I take regular vacations in the Court of Fontaine.
Bad idea. Also, that shot, she has mesmerizing eyes. I gotta give it to her. But that shot is pretty.
This one just so happened to coincide with a promotion for a new skincare product, so I came over to take a look. I like to keep up with the latest industry developments when I can, to help me with my magazine articles. Wait, you write? For a magazine? Which one?
To prison what kind of... You think she's writing a... Well, actually, probably just medical notes, right?
It's called Beautés en Fleur, and it's run by the Fontaine Beauty Association. I've done lots of articles about skincare for them, using the pen name Maritime Flower. Oh, wow! You're a Maritime Flower? If Paimon's not mistaken, you're one of the leading figures in the Fontaine Beauty Association!
Paimon, since when are you in the whole skincare rabbit hole thingy? I know skincare is kinda important, but it's mostly a scam, I feel like. Might be wrong, but...
What's so weird about that? Everyone loves beauty!
I mean, you kinda look like a toddler, so... You're cute either way, you know?
I really like this role. The staff at cosmetic shops are always so polite. And as long as I wear a big smile on my face, I always get the best customer
Did she just
service.
wink?
Well, they sure don't want to make an enemy of the Romaritime flower.
Well... How do you actually become the leader in a beauty association? Sounds like a good way to enter a very lucrative market. Said Lumi.
Obviously, it's because of Sigewinnie's love for beauty.
What do you mean,
Still, a
obviously?
leader of the beauty association? That's incredible. The truth is, I study this field because I cherish my own appearance. It has nothing to do with being beautiful or not. Oh, the words of a master beautician defy comprehension! Oh, wait, you're saying that natural beauty is the highest form of beauty, right?
Depends on what Paimon means with natural beauty, but I feel like naturalism... I feel like it's kind of coming back into the current, like, fashion estate. I guess I have to just do the disclaimer again. Not a fashion person, I have no idea about fashion. But I feel like a lot of people are going more the natural route again. Which makes people actually doing stuff that is more like over the top makeup stuff. Makes it look a little more special, I feel like. Anyways, that's not the point I was trying to drive home. It's more like, well, what I'm trying to say is I feel like a lot of people actually start to value the natural beauty, which is just accepting the way you are as pretty. So that is good. But I feel like there's also like a negative association with natural beauty, kind of like you're born pretty or you're born ugly. But then again, I have no idea. I don't talk with
Really?
people about beauty.
Actually, Melusine aesthetics are very different from human ones. We don't view humans based on their appearance.
Yeah, funny that you say that while you have decided to pick up a human skin. Which, by the way, did you like skin a child and put that on, or how does that actually work?
If I had to describe our approach, I'd say it's based on cuteness.
Yeah, wearing a don't do that. Wearing a human skin is, yeah, very cute.
Oh! Yep. Still, I really value my current appearance, and in the process of taking care of it, I've ended up learning quite a lot about skincare and stuff. It turns out, my knowledge and experience is pretty popular with beauty product lovers. It came as a big surprise to me, though.
Is it a controversial statement if I say I would have kind of loved if they kept her a Melusine instead of humanizing her? Like, okay, I feel like Melusine's already kind of humanized, but instead of giving her like actual human skin, if they kept her like bluish tinted and a little more furry-ish, I feel like that would have been cool. It would have made her more special than just being that weirdo with horns.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. But speaking of your
Or ears?
appearance, how come you look human anyway? Are you like only half Melusine?
Okay, maybe we'll drop the lore now, and I'll take it back.
Ooh, wait, sorry. That was probably really offensive, wasn't it?
Is it? But did I just... Is that offensive to ask? I mean... If someone, at least that... Maybe I'm offensive, I don't know. But on my campus there's a lot of people that you see... okay. They look like they're maybe like Japanese, but also not quite, and then you... I mean, it's a nice conversation starter to go like, are you Japanese or half Japanese, maybe? Kinda gives me the vibe. I don't know, is it weird? Maybe it's weird. Maybe I shouldn't do that, but usually people are fine with it. But maybe I'm just being inappropriate, I don't know.
No, I don't mind. I'm not mixed, though. I made a decision to turn myself into this form a very long time ago.
When I killed that kid in 6th grade and took her skin.
If you're interested, I could tell you the story.
Does it involve skinning a human kid? If so, yeah.
A shape-shifting story? Oh, heck yeah, of course we're interested! Once upon a time... Long ago, humans rejected Melazines, and Melazines feared humans. There was one Melazine who became fascinated with human medicine, but no human wanted her help. And there was one girl who liked Melazines, so no humans would make friends with her. So, the Melazine became the girl's friend, and the girl became the Melazine's patient. Your checkup's all done. You're still in perfect health. Thank you, Dr. Melazine.
Are we gonna meet her?
In this game of doctor and patient,
We both
a
do.
friendship was born. Then, one day, the girl fell ill.
Oh, please don't tell me you
Melazine
took her
was the only
skin.
doctor to arrive on time, but the adults sent her away.
Scram! Melazines can't be trusted!
So just because I'm not human, I can't save my best friend? In desperation, the Melazine approached the frightening witch. She begged and begged until she got a reply.
If you take this potion, concocted of sin, you will gain a human face and grow human limbs. But then, you will lose everything that attracted this friend of yours to you in the first place. Can you accept that?
The Melazine did not hesitate for very long. On a rainy night, a little doctor knocked on the girl's door.
I'm not sure if I would
The
trust a
doctor
child.
wore a hood and raincoat, maybe to protect her from the rain, but maybe also to hide a secret. The little doctor held the girl's hand and treated her illness, just as she had so many times before. Dawn came, and the little girl's condition improved. But the little doctor was long gone, for she knew her friend would never recognize her again. And so, since then, I've lived my life in human form. Most people who know me just think I was born this way.
I mean, I don't. I mean, it's witchcraft. Also, I wanna add a 1 on that convenient counter because having a potion able to turn a Melazine into a human, very convenient that exists at all. But also, doesn't mean her friend like forgets that she existed or doesn't like her anymore because of the potion, or because she doesn't recognize her anymore. Like, come on, you can recognize that she was maybe a Melazine before. The friend must be seriously demented if they don't. Alright, at least there's kind of a justification why she's a Melazine. Not a Melazine, like half human thingy. I still don't approve of the decision. She looks so cute as a Melazine. And that half human thing creeps me out a little.
Ooh. A witch? A potion? Why does this sound like a fairy tale? Trust me, it's a true story.
Yeah, Tevat and all. On rules. Blah blah blah. Heard 1,000 times.
Must be the way you told it then. It just sounds so...
Well, I guess giving up your... You know, your own self is... It is a decent sacrifice. I'm gonna give you that. You're a kind person, even though I still am terrified of you.
Yeah, not every Melazine would take human form to save their human friend. That must have been a huge decision. Treating patients is a doctor's duty. We must always find a way, even when the going gets tough.
I don't think...
Ugh. It's so crazy that
So-
they turned you away just because you were a Melazine. Especially when their daughter was so sick.
Must have been in the... I'm not sure which quest. I think it was Novelette's quest. I'm pretty sure it was. Where we saw the time when the Melazines were kinda treated like absolute dog shit. So I mean, it's good that it's not like that anymore, but it's so unnecessary. Imagine your daughter is dying and there's someone who can help. Let them help. Full stop.
Well, sometimes appearance can be a real barrier. But that was a long time ago. I like how I look now anyway.
Okay, fine, yeah. Yeah, that is up to you, I guess. I don't have any right to judge what looks better for you. Sorry.
I'm on too! You're super cute this way.
Hi, Fighting Spirit. How you doing? Well, she is cute. I just personally think, and that is my honest opinion, Melazines are a little cuter.
Attention customers! Thank you all for waiting.
GG Germany, yeah.
Now, on behalf of our skincare partner, I'm delighted to announce that our exciting new product is now officially on sale.
Yeah, I mostly watched the first half, I think. And I think it went 0-0 after the first half. In the second half, I only knew they kind of got a goal. And I was going to the local supermarket. And I just heard them cheering so hard next to me when I was passing by a bar. And it was already like a minute to the game being over. So that was tight. But yeah, I mean, they kind of got that in return, you know. They got the last minute goal and later at Spain. It is what it is. It's just kind of sad because I feel like for once kind of everyone in Germany was kind of hyped, which doesn't really happen all that often. We're not the country with the most pride people about, you know, their own nation. So that was actually nice to see for once. But well, it's Jover. Feeling bad for Kroos. I'm not sure if what exactly happened in the end, but yeah. Hey, let's put it this way: they very well might have still lost in the 11-meter shootout. So who knows? Maybe they just took the earlier L. It is what it is. It's fair game.
Well, there we go. Let's have a look, shall we? Oh, Paimon, if you want to buy any skincare products, I'll be happy to give you some suggestions.
Don't make her spend more money than she already is. Sorry for the noise. I think that's... Oh god, that's... Oh my god, I'm so sorry. That's so loud on the microphone. But me want a cookie.
Really? Personal advice right from a leader of the Fontaine Beauty Association?
Don't make her spend even more money. No, please.
Allow me to introduce our newest skin lotion, Butterfly Dew. I'm sure many of you have already read about this product's trials in the newspapers.
It's just butterfly juice? Are you smearing a butterfly juice in your head? Actually, that might be something that would actually exist in real life. Everything exists, I guess.
To say that it improves skin quality is an understatement. This product gets its name from the way it transforms your skin and makes it glow anew, like a butterfly emerging from its chrysalis and spreading its wings for the first time.
I mean, that's such a beauty industry reference, or not reference, but that's definitely something they would say. You're ugly without the product, you're a larvae, nobody likes you. Ugly worm, then use the product and now you're a beautiful butterfly and everyone will love you. Women will chase you, men will chase you, everyone will want you, you're gonna get a high paying job. Stuff like that. I mean, it's skincare, not cologne, but cologne is cologne advertisements are so hilarious to me.
We are
Anyways.
thrilled to have the inventor of this fantastic product with us here today. Please welcome Mr. Rawat, a researcher from the Fontaine Research Institute. Now, without further ado, I'll hand over to Mr. Rawat to tell you all about what Butterfly Dew can do for you.
Hit me with it.
Thank you.
Oh, you
Hello,
look cool.
everyone. I'm Rawat, and I developed Butterfly Dew.
That applause really just, I don't know, caught me off guard.
Wow.
Are you
What
blush?
a looker.
I mean, he does look pretty cool. Steampunk and all that.
He's a researcher? Wow, he's really challenging the stereotype.
It seems that everyone is surprised by my entrance. Or should I say, my appearance. I'm well aware that researchers are generally better known for their brains than their dashing good looks. In that regard, I do believe I break the mold somewhat.
I don't like the way he talks.
Of course,
Pissing me
appearance
off.
is a skin-deep way of defining a person. And yet one's appearance can be a very real set of shackles, holding a person back in their life. It can rob a young person of their self-confidence when applying for a job, dissuade a young lady from approaching the one she loves. Our actions are at the mercy of our appearance, and we slowly become the very person that the outside world sees us as.
Yeah, and putting $50 worth of snake oil on your face will make you feel so much better about yourself.
But what if I told you that those shackles can be broken? If our appearance prevents us from changing, then let us first change our appearance itself. Wash away moles, birthmarks, and wrinkles, and they can no longer rob us of our confidence. Replace them with luster and radiance, and we shall never again hang our heads in shame.
How about you indulge in the birthmarks? Birthmarks are pretty. Wrinkles, I mean, it depends. Some people have really cool wrinkles. Like, some people, when they smile, they have like these little thingies here. They look so cute. Some things just make the body unique. We don't all have to have like a blank paper skin that is just perfectly clear, but yeah. I like that. I mean, you can't really see it on camera, but I love that I have like freckles. I love them. I would not get rid of them at all. I've seen some people with fire marks. I think that's what you call them, like these really big birthmarks. They look so cool. You gotta believe that what you are is cool, you know? Oh.
That is why Butterfly Dew exists. Its mission is to allow us to shed our pupae, undergo a complete metamorphosis, and embrace a new life.
Well, whether it actually works or not, after that speech, Paimon's already sold.
Yay, perfect snake oil.
Mr. Rawat, could I ask if you've used this product yourself?
Of course, I tried it many times while I was testing it. You can consider me a product ambassador.
Wow, then it's sure to work.
Still, I don't expect to convince you just by blowing my own trumpet. So, could I get a volunteer from the audience to try it out?
Oh, Paimon volunteers!
Paimon, you're not gonna get picked.
Oh! Ah, what an honor! It appears we have a giant of the Fontaine Beauty Association here with us. In that case, Miss Sigewinnie,
She
could we
does not
seek your
look
most
impressed.
expert opinion on this product?
She not looking impressed.
Sure.
Whoa. Is that Romaritime flower? They say she's the pickiest user of skincare products in all of Fontaine.
Here you go.
Well, it's very kind to the skin, and the absorption rate is high. Even for Fontaine, this is a first-rate product.
Okay.
Wow, now that's high praise.
I'll take one. Any discounts?
Oh well. Okay.
All right. Well, all that remains for me to say is, Butterfly Dew is now on sale!
What is... Something's gotta be fishy about that. I don't know. Everyone will turn into...
Think we should buy a bottle too?
Well, are you paying for it yourself?
Of course you bring up Mora. Fine, Paimon will pay out of her own pocket. And even share it with you. There, does that sound fair?
Are you gonna get addicted to it?
And if you're worried about whether it's the right product for you, well, luckily for us, Sigewinnie's here, so we can get an expert consultation.
How is she so... Does she even... Well, whatever, sure. I'm not sure how she should evaluate something that she doesn't know, but... Go ahead! Whatever makes the Paimon happy.
Stocks are running low, so purchase soon to avoid disappointment.
Yeah, you don't want to be stuck with your own existence. Those pimples.
Aw, I wish I'd saved up my pocket money.
So you could blow it all on this? You sure? You look pretty enough. Is she also from the quest?
I was looking to switch up my skincare routine anyway.
Who are you talking to?
I'm gonna try this out as soon as I get home tonight.
Sure. Something smells.
It's
like
an
snake
honor
oil.
to receive such high praise from you. To be honest, I was also hoping you might be able to point out some flaws in the product so I can keep improving it.
Oh, that actually sounds like a genuine thing to say. Huh.
With most skincare products, the pros and cons only become apparent with long-term use. Yet, this one has instant benefits, improving skin quality without any obvious side effects. It's one of a kind. Don't worry though, I plan to keep using it, and I'll publish regular reviews in Beautés en Fleur. You can read my thoughts there. All you need to do is subscribe.
Okay, now you're selling him. Great.
I was hoping for a more casual conversation, but you are a beauty association leader after all. I understand if you want to keep this professional.
Sigewinnie! Oh, excuse us, Miss Beauty Expert. But do you think this product is a good choice for me and her?
Wait, are you the renowned traveler?
Yes, indeedy. We also have a name, but
That's right, and by her side, the equally famous Paimon.
also a floating balloon that nearly got us imprisoned.
Well, I
Fun
don't normally
memories.
handle customer questions personally, but since it's the traveler asking, allow me to make an exception.
Where did you get your hair dye? That looks cool. Oh, sorry. Also, where did you get your glasses? They also look cool. Why do you have welding glasses, though? You don't... If you're working with beauty products, why do you have welding glasses?
Butterfly Dew is made for all skin types, so no matter who you are, you can rest assured that it will be kind to your skin. If anything, it might be marginally more effective on Fontanian's skin, but other than that, it works the same on everyone.
Why would it work better on Fontanians?
Okay. Thank you, Paimon, for asking. I felt stupid for asking that.
In the interests of protecting my trade secrets, I'm afraid I can't answer that, Miss Paimon.
Whew, glad. Now she's the stupid one.
Alright then. How about a friend discount?
Save yourself the trouble. I'd be greatly honored to have both of you use my product. Here, take 2 bottles for free.
Paimon's private fund survives!
Well, what's the catch for this? You need, like, us to advertise it, or what?
I can see why you might think that, but please don't misunderstand. This gift is simply a token of my esteem. There's no business motivation behind it. To me, finding new customers for Butterfly Dew is about meeting kindred spirits, fellow admirers of physical beauty. I consider it a labor of love.
Okay, I mean, if this guy is for real and you just made a product that solves skin issues, then use it for medical stuff, you know? Like, rashes. I have this... There, I'm not sure. They're like this weird dry skin patch. Can I use that? If that works, I'll buy.
Admirers of physical beauty? Eesh, that's embarrassing to say out loud. It sounds so shallow.
It's nothing to be ashamed of, Miss Paimon. Most people claim to desire inner virtue, but it's still physical appearance that turns their heads. This is a fact of life. It's only natural for people to desire to become beautiful. And that's exactly what inspired me to choose this research direction in the first place.
No, I don't know. I kinda agree with Paimon. Sounds shallow.
You're right. Everyone loves beauty, don't they?
Still sounds shallow. Doesn't change it.
At the time. My apologies, but I have other things to attend to. I'll leave you with these 2 bottles of butterfly dew, and I look forward to seeing you again.
I don't know, but I feel hesitant of using that. But maybe I'm just like scarred. I feel like the game showed me that this is gonna backfire. Oh damn.
I'd say there's no need for you and the Traveler to use this product for now. Why? Is there a problem with it? The quality is fine. I just think there's room for improvement. I think I could add some ingredients to the mix to make it more effective. Really? Then why didn't you tell Rawat about that? Researchers are a very special breed of human.
Excuse me? Okay, now it's getting personal. Careful with what you say.
You can point out their flaws to their face and they won't mind very much. But if you tell them that someone else could do a better job, ooh, now that'll make them really upset.
Well then tell them that there's this and this property that this and this could add. What is the issue?
If I'd mentioned it, he probably wouldn't have given you those 2 bottles for free.
And then you told us to not use it, so what's the gain?
Fair enough, that makes sense. If you're interested in the more effective version, I can write up a list of ingredients for you. Just come get me once you've gathered them.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I have all of them.
When you say more effective, you mean it'll make Paimon even prettier? Ooh, how can we say no?
Prettier Paimon? Don't think that's possible.
As for me, it's probably time I got back to the Fortress of Maripede. I mustn't leave the infirmary unattended for too long.
Yeah, they kinda beat each other up there now.
Alright, see you there then!
Oh, we can get a free meal! I nearly forgot about that whole thing. Also, can I just say that these... Like, is it a skirt or just a dress? I think that's a skirt, right? It's not attached. Yeah. That skirt looks really cool. I love these kind of uniforms they wear in Fontaine. Looks so dapper. I don't know. Okay, what kind of materials? Okay. Sure. What is that? What is over there? Romaratine flowers? That would be funny.
Just up ahead, Traveler. The ingredients for Sigewinnie should be nearby.
Or nothing. Apparently it's just sand. Oh wait, here's the material? Okay.
Transfix.
God, why is Genshin so loud?
My guiding stars! Stars!
Can I... I guess. Now it's only loud when Alekino speaks, which he does every few seconds. I don't get why these attack voice lines don't count as sound effects. I mean, I do get why, but... It's just so weird to manage Genshin's audio. Or maybe I'm dumb. Probably the second, actually. Okay, and now we kill a... What? Oh yeah, we actually... Okay, sure. I don't get it, but... Sure. We're adding crabbies and gooey stuff. So crab shells and... I guess the other one is just
That's
water.
everything! Let's head to the Fortress of Maripede!
Echo Paimon is crazy. Alright.
Hi!
Hi, Proxy. We're getting pretty today. With the weirdest mixture ever. I hope Paimon turns into sexy Squidward. That would be fun. Also, I missed the Primo Gems. Ah. The pain. I mean, it's just like Oh wait, before we go, let's get a free food. Which direction was it? I think it's over the. Oh, it's. Huh? Am I blind? It's been a while since I've last been here. No, it's the other way, right? Or am I? No, I'm in the factory. What am I doing in the factory? Oh well. Just gotta make sure to get our food before we actually go up there. Okay, there's the door thingy, so should be there, right? Yeah. Man, this place is, at least to me, always really confusing. Never know where I am because it's, well, it's symmetric, I guess. Alright, Mr. Brand. How's my luck looking as well? Okay. Oh, that looks... oh, the garlic baguette. Okay, I'm already drooling. Misfortune is an illness, and caring friends are the cure. That actually feels kind of fitting to the quest today. Huh, that's kind of funny. Okay. Let's go actually to Sigewinnie again. To the menace to society. I really kind of hope it will do something to Paimon. But I don't know. I still feel like there is some snake oil involved here. Just can't be real. I don't know. Also, the quest is called something lies. The lies of beauty or something? The warmth of lies. Oh, Risley!
Whoa, the infirmary is packed.
Is it? There's one guy and a guard and Risley. The only patient is this one singular guy. I wouldn't call it packed.
Please, you have to believe me. I saw it with my own eyes last night. Another me. He looked exactly like me.
Oh, is it like actually what you said that you turn into something else afterwards? Huh. Oh, just theorizing, but I feel like that would be a cool concept for a story. If it's not what the story is doing, that's fine, but it would make for a cool story either way. There's a potion that makes you pretty in the way you define pretty. So if you have this certain person in mind that you think is pretty, you're gonna turn into them. Or at least get the features that make them pretty. So maybe you're gonna turn into the pretty person you are admiring. Which is weird because I would not say you're like the most attractive guy I've seen in this game. Look at you, Risley. So maybe that is not gonna be the reason, but we'll see.
Got it, okay. I've written down everything you told me. Now, I have a few tests to run. Take a deep breath, and don't worry, it's nothing to be nervous about.
Okay.
First, which finger am I holding up?
That's 1, 2, 3, 4. The fourth, which is actually that's the second. That's the pointy thingy.
Your index finger, but
oh yeah, index.
I'm telling you, my mental state is fine. I'm not crazy.
You're sure about
Very
that?
good. Now, on to the next. Hey there, Your Grace. It's been a while, huh?
Ah, it's you two. Indeed it has. I would offer you some tea, but I'm afraid the timing is unfortunate. Duty calls.
No worries. Actually, we were looking for Sigewinnie. Do you, know what all of this is about?
This inmate came running to the guards in a panic, claiming to have seen his exact doppelganger.
A doppelganger? Doesn't that just mean someone else kinda looks like him?
But he did look exactly like him.
And that's what I thought when the report first reached my desk. But we've inspected our records. No one even vaguely resembles him.
Actual AI moment.
Considering how certain he is of what he saw, I can only surmise that he's having some mental issues. So I brought him for a medical evaluation.
crazy? I was crazy
Alright,
once.
very good. Take a sip of water and rest for a bit. Evaluation complete. I couldn't find any symptoms pointing to a physical condition.
I see. So, do you still believe there's more likely to be an issue with his mind than his body?
I have to assume so for now. Psychological issues are more difficult to detect. At this stage, we can at least confirm that he is in command of his cognitive faculties.
You know, okay, I kind of... It's kind of weird for me to assume that they should kind of put 2 and 2 together. But what... For them, it's a normal day and there's something weird happening, so the person probably crazy. But then again, we are kind of thrown into a quest, so we kind of feel like there is probably something off about this. Maybe we should listen to him. I don't want radiation in my game. No, get away.
The rumor mill will go crazy if word of this gets out. Guards, take him to the ward for a period of observation. The Marechaussee Phantom has requested my cooperation on a case, otherwise I'd deal with this myself. Sorry for the trouble, head nurse, but I'll have to leave this to you.
No problem, Your Grace. I'll add him to my observation list.
By the way, we have a couple of guests here who've made the trip just to see you. I imagine it must be important.
Yeah, really important.
You probably won't need to add them to your observation list, though.
Oh, Traveler! Paimon, it's you!
Hi. Don't shoot us with a gun.
Hey there, Sigewinnie! It's actually not that important, but...
I'll be in my office if you desperately need me. Goodbye for now.
Okay, bye-bye! So, Sigewinnie... Would you mind waiting for just a moment? I have another patient to see. Just find an empty bed and take a seat. I won't be long.
Okay.
Oh, sure.
Sigewinnie, we've brought him. And he seems to have taken a turn for the worse again.
Okay, don't panic. Let's start by sitting him down here.
Paimon had no idea how busy it can get for Sigewinnie. Maybe now's not the time to ask for her help with skincare.
Yeah. We could help her in the meantime, though.
Good point. Besides, it might actually be interesting to observe her at work.
Well, this could hurt, so I suggest you take a deep breath first.
Hmm?
Did his face melt? What happened to him?
What?
It's anyone's guess. His face melted off shortly after arriving at the fortress. But since he's a serious offender, he can't be allowed out for medical treatment. Best we can do for now is ask the head nurse to give him something to manage the symptoms.
Actually, whoa. His face melted off? I need a further explanation on what actually just happened.
Oh, this is gonna be awkward. We still need to bring him to the Marechaussee Phantom for questioning. What if he scares them half to death? Will that be our fault?
The Marechaussee Phantom? Does this have something to do with the case Risley's dealing with?
Yep, it was a huge case. They bagged a few dozen crooks in one fell swoop. And this guy's the baddest apple of the bunch. He harmed countless people. And now, it looks like it's all finally catching up with him.
That they... Oh, imagine. Imagine they have control over who they turn into and they just make them look like wanted criminals. That would be so... I mean, that would... I like the strategy. It is cruel, but I like the strategy.
You done gawking?
Not yet. I need to check the severity of your ulcers to decide the right dosage. Don't worry. We Melazines have a very different sense of aesthetics from humans. To me, you just look like a little kitty with slightly scruffy fur, but still just as cute.
Sure, that is definitely what he wanted to hear right now.
Don't patronize me. Do I look like a kid to you? Just give me the meds and let me out of here. I already missed my cell.
Hey, lose the attitude. You dare talk back to our head nurse like that again? Your days are numbered.
Oh, it's fine. Okay, I'm going to apply the medication now. Tell me if it hurts, alright?
Look how nice Sigewinnie's being. And he still talks to her like that? What a nasty piece of work.
Can I leave now?
Wow, not a peep. What a brave little guy.
Thank you, Sigewinnie. And I apologize for the trouble.
So, Traveler, Paimon, did you bring the ingredients?
We did, but we don't want to interfere or anything. You're busy saving lives here.
Oh, don't be silly. I agreed to it, didn't I? Just hand me the ingredients, and I'll make some time to whip it into the improved version for you.
Let me just remove those spam bots. We love them.
Take a rest here if you want. Or, if you're not tired, I hear they're holding a new pancration tournament in the administration area.
I don't know why, but the word pancration just gets me every time.
Or alternatively, is there anything we could help you with, Sigewinnie?
Well, you could take it as a token of our gratitude.
That's right! Let us help you out! It's the least we could do!
Good point. Kind-hearted humans start to develop guilt if they accept free help from others. Don't worry. I'll take a look at my schedule. I'm sure I can find something to treat this condition. I gotta warn you, though. It'll be tiring work. So I suggest you take a break first, then come back and see me when you're ready.
You know, I just made up my mind. I don't think I want to do work. Maybe something else or something fun. No? Okay. All right.
We're ready, Sigewinnie. What's our first mission?
I found the perfect job for the Traveler. First, I'd like you to lie down in this bed.
I like that kind of work. Keep going. Wait, are you gonna use this as a...
What for?
She looks so cute. Sorry. She looks so at peace, but in a weirdly unsettling way. Now I'm thrown off. Is she gonna use this as like a... What do you call them? Test hamster? No. Oh, whatever. You know what I mean.
I need you to pretend
Lab
to be
rat?
sick.
Lab rat. Oh, okay.
What?
We did that before.
Is it that difficult? I thought you did a pretty good job last time.
Yeah,
Oh, so you knew.
I sure did. She was way more interesting than the usual malingering inmates. When you played along very well, Paimon, I observed you two for quite a while after that.
Well, this is awkward. But why do you need us to do it again now?
No time to explain. My next patient will be here any second. Please just do as I say. You can, pretend like you've got a nasty headache. And throw in some dry heaving for good measure.
okay.
Okay.
And she looks so at peace. Can we just let her sleep? She looks tired. Tired of being with Paimon all day.
Hey, Doc. It's me. I'm only here because my mom won't stop pestering me about it.
Wait,
So annoying.
why is there a kid?
Well, your mother has enough on her plate with a busy job. Well, the last thing she needs is to worry about you being sick as well.
Why is there a kid?
I know. I shouldn't treat the place like a playground. Shouldn't go swimming in the lower levels where we join up with the sea, because it'll give me a cold and distract her from her work. I thought I'd be able to have some fun here at the fortress for a few days, but it's always, don't do this and don't do that.
It's not a hotel, but...
All right. Sit yourself down and I'll take your temperature. Well, your fever still hasn't gone down. Well, here's your medicine. 1 cup for starters, and we'll see if it helps.
But Doc, it's so bitter. Do I really have to drink it? I mean, I'll be fine, right? I've got an uncle who caught a cold. His fever went away on its own after a couple days. Can't you just write me a note saying I'm on the mend? I just need something to keep my mom off my case.
That is not how it works, though.
I sure can. You're a very brave boy, after all.
Huh? Brave? What makes you say that?
That is such a weird interaction.
Well, if you want to rely on your own immune system to clear up your fever, well, then you'll have to tough it out like this young lady.
Oh.
Hang in there, traveler. Are you gonna puke? Paimon can get you a paper bag.
Huh?
As long as you're tough enough to get through the nausea and dizziness caused by the high fever, you'll be right as rain after just a few days' rest.
And if I'm not tough enough?
You die. Oh god, what was that?
Hey, wake up!
What was that? That looked terrifying. Don't do that again to me, don't.
Put it this way. At least you'll never have to see the doctor again, right?
I think maybe I'll take that medicine after all, if that's okay.
Oh, of course. Here, it's still warm.
It's so bitter.
Grow a spine, kid.
All done. Great job, you two.
That kid really doesn't know what's good for him.
His mother's a guard
It's a
here.
kid.
She's been working back-to-back shifts lately, but unfortunately his father's away on a business trip right now. She had no choice but to bring her son here for the time being.
Okay, that makes so much more sense, yeah. Okay, fine.
He was quite happy at first. He seemed to think that the Fortress of Meripede would be all fun and games.
So you made us put on that act just to scare a kid into taking his medicine? That's a pretty sneaky trick. Seems like there's a whole side to Sigewinnie we never knew about.
No, that actually seems kind of in line with her.
It's a technique I learned from my teacher.
Oh, you had a teacher? Was she a Melusine doctor too?
Baiju?
She was human.
Oh, okay.
She passed away a long time ago.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's fine. I really liked my teacher, so it's always nice when I get to talk about her with other people. She was a traveling doctor, and since she didn't have a clinic, she'd go out and visit her patients wherever they were. Dealing with the badly behaved ones was her specialty. She used to say, if you can scare the little brats into taking their medicine, you won't have to hear them wailing and screeching when their condition gets worse.
I mean, yeah, I guess. That makes decent amount of sense.
She sounds like a pretty strict teacher.
That's how you do it, though. I mean, you know, you don't have to be overly strict with kids, but... You know, teaching kids what's good for them is maybe sometimes not a bad idea.
Strict? Well, that's not how my teacher saw it. She thought of herself as terrifying to kids.
Oh, I can relate.
Strange
Kids
way
hate
for a
me.
doctor to describe themselves. Now Paimon's curious to know what she looked like.
As it happens, I actually have a picture of her.
Okay, now I'm curious. Oh god, yeah. Okay, got it. I get it. Yeah, I totally see the terrifying spirit for some reason. Like, it very much looks like a Genshin NPC, but I get the vibe.
Oh, wow, yeah, okay, that'll terrify the kids.
Yep. All the children she treated thought she was a witch.
Why does it almost sound like you're envious of her?
Yeah.
Oh, because I am. If she was here, all the children would take their medicine without any need for tricks.
Why are there so many children again?
A doctor who looks like a witch. True, they wouldn't dare try anything funny with her around.
Oh, me, on the other hand, it's hopeless. Children aren't afraid of me at all.
Well, yeah, there's not much you can do actually. Because you're tiny, cute. Yeah.
That's actually a good thing, you know?
Is it?
Oh, my next patient should be arriving now. Would you mind lending me a hand again?
Why are there so many kids?
Sure thing! On to the next mission!
I mean, I don't mind sitting in a bed all day and every once in a while.
Is it nighttime already? That flew by. You really have a busy job, Sigewinnie.
Well, thanks to you two, it was much easier today.
Aww.
Well, I'm glad we could actually help.
Should we get some rest? It's getting pretty late.
Oh, there is one last thing. I have to keep it confidential, so I usually leave it till after everyone's clocked out.
Confidential? Are you sure you can tell us?
Well, it's fine. You're not living here anymore, so it's okay if you know. All it is I have to prepare some ingredients to make healthy meals with.
That doesn't sound like it has a reason to be confidential.
Wait, you mean those healthy meals?
Oh, you mean the ones that magically appear on the third day? Oh.
My patients refuse to eat any healthy meals I prepare in front of them, so I have to prep the ingredients in secret.
I thought you were
let
just...
the chef at the coupon cafeteria handle the rest.
I thought you were just talking about, like, preparing some healthy welfare meal options. Okay, fine.
Considering even the chef's version makes people uneasy, it really makes you wonder what's in it.
Yeah.
You want to find out?
No.
I can teach you how to make it. That way, if you ever suffer from exhaustion on your future travels, you can prepare a healthy meal for yourself. It's really good for you, you know.
Yay.
Sure? Guess we can help out one more time.
Yeah.
The ingredients are ready. Now, put them on the table and add them in the order I tell you. First, we add this special slime condensate, stir it thoroughly, then pour it in. Oh, see that? It adds elasticity. It looks just like tasty jelly, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it really does. Until you remember it's slime condensate.
Which, isn't that edible? I remember some recipes or something that was about slime jelly being eaten.
Next up, xenochromatic crystals. You want to crush them up into a fine powder, like powdered sugar.
Okay.
Wait, are those from Fontimer Aberrants? Are you sure they're edible?
Are you sure that slime condensate is really edible? I feel like this is not.
Finally, we'll need some high-protein meat. Frogs are an excellent choice. You just need to clean their innards, and then you're left with some lovely tender meat.
Okay. That might sound disgusting, but I've never tried frog. And what she's saying is true, so... I don't know. I honestly don't think... I don't think that is too bad of a decision, but then again, I've never tasted it. Maybe it just generally tastes horrible. In the frogs go.
Frogs.
And we're done. All that's left now is to pack them into lunch boxes and hand them to Walsey. Yesterday in the production zone, I noticed an inmate who's been working for 2 days straight. That means it's a healthy meal for him tomorrow.
Sigewinnie really does have the inmate's best interests at heart.
But... I don't think they appreciate it. Well, I don't know. You know, maybe they would really regret not having those meals. But I also have a feeling that people don't really eat those meals when they get them. Because, like, why would they? Alrighty, we'll see.
Ah, head nurse. Got some extras for me?
Just the one today. The serial number's on the lid.
Sounds good. I'll make sure it gets delivered.
Sounds like they're talking in code.
Thanks for your help.
Oh, it's no trouble at all. I only wish I could do more. You work so hard for all our sakes. I'd happily lose a little sleep if it meant helping you out.
I wonder what he's getting out of the deal. Maybe just being kind? I don't know.
That won't do. If you reduce your sleeping hours any further, your health will start to suffer.
And then you'll have to eat one of those meals. You don't want that.
Alright. Nurse's orders. I'll do as I'm told. But you take care of yourself too.
Well, I'm done with work for today. Thanks for helping out, you two.
Seems like the guards and staff here have a lot of respect for you, Sigewinnie. In just one day of helping you with your work, it feels like we've done a lot for the fortress.
I would have imagined that a lot of people would dote on her, but that doesn't seem to be the case.
Head nurse, please, wait. I'm sorry to disturb you this late at night, but I think you'll agree. This is urgent.
Okay, just relax and catch your breath. What's the matter?
Someone's losing his face again?
The guard at the observation ward, Odilon, he told me to pass on a message to you. One of the inmates there, the guy suffering from possible hallucinations, well, he seems to have made a sudden recovery, and now he wants to apply for permission to leave the ward.
Huh? Already?
You were right to tell me. I'll have to examine him and make sure he's well before we discharge him.
Okay.
Looks like we've got one job as medical assistants left. We'll come with you.
What the bro doing? Oh, back to the office? Why is this so vertical? Wait, actually no. It's, oh no, I don't think that's upstairs, is it? Yeah, it isn't. Oh, it is. Fuck. Okay, never mind. This place is so confusing to me. I'm sorry, I'm a little tired today, but we're just gonna have a little fun quest, I guess. I'm really curious where this one is going because so far I have no idea. We started with this weird medicine thing, or not medicine, with this weird beauty stuff. And now we're just helping Sigewinnie. I don't know. Maybe this will just like interlink now, or I might not have any idea. Okay.
Ah, head nurse, you're finally here. I'm so sorry for all the trouble I've caused you, but I believe I've now made a full recovery. After giving it some thought, I'm sure that I was probably just seeing things. Stress-related, I imagine. I'd been working long hours, so I definitely wasn't in the best state of mind.
Did his voice change? Certainly has a cool accent, I love it. So smooth.
I totally understand. Still, I have to give you an examination before I can discharge you, okay? So, take a deep breath and don't be nervous. It'll be the exact same procedure as we did this morning. We can start whenever you're ready.
Again, so sorry. I was in such a state this morning, I barely recall anything. Would you mind taking me through it again?
Oh, not at all. It's a lot to remember. First up, we have a little cognitive test. Just concentrate and you'll be fine. To start with, which finger am I holding up?
Your pinky.
They literally did not have an animation for the pinky. Which is why they didn't show
it
it.
seem normal.
So it was a stress-induced hallucination after all?
I don't know. I'm not remembering anything in the morning. Also, is a little strange.
Well, we've certainly had previous cases of mental illness caused by overwork, which is why I carefully observe everyone in the production zone. I wonder how I managed to miss the signs this time.
Please, head nurse, you shouldn't blame yourself. I'm just still adapting, that's all. Pushed myself too hard, and I guess I couldn't take it. Thanks for looking after me. I'll be as good as new after a good night's sleep. And if you can give me the okay, I know I'll sleep better back in my good old dorm.
His eyes are they different? It looks so sparkly.
It can be difficult to relax in an unfamiliar environment. Alright then, you can leave the ward. I suggest you take 2 days off to focus on your recovery. I'll take you off the observation list for now. So, you're officially discharged.
Great. I can't thank you enough, head nurse.
Mr. Odilon, could you escort him back?
Of course. I'm on guard duty in the administrative area tonight, so nothing will go wrong. You have my word.
What? They look sorry about me gushing about uniforms all the time, but their uniform also super
Guess
sick.
you're finally done for the day now, huh?
Yep. But I still haven't gotten around to making that improved lotion for you yet.
Yeah.
Oh, no rush! Seriously, it's super late now. You should go get some rest too.
Well, tomorrow it is then. Good night, Traveler. Good night, Paimon. Hope you sleep well.
Oh, don't you worry. We will. After a productive day of work, we're both gonna sleep like a log.
Alright then. Good night, Sigewinnie. Don't do anything weird.
Yeah, sleep tight, Sigewinnie. See you tomorrow.
Okay. Switcheroo. I feel like maybe it is kind of what I think it is. I feel like they're trying to switch around like appearances to get people in and or out of the prison. Not sure how, not sure why, but well, why is I guess an obvious question. But seems strange. Oh man, these freaking mosquitoes. Sigewinnie, I hope she has something against mosquitoes, because they're really bad this season. Man.
Paimon really did sleep like a log. Let's go find Sigewinnie.
Is she in the office? I think that is the office. No, isn't that just a room we're in? No, that is the office. Okay. I don't want to scratch myself all the time, but it's just gonna... I wish you could just, like with snake poison, just suck it out, but... it doesn't work, I think. At least. Because you see the point where it's injected. Oh god, what is happening there?
Oh, how is the infirmary even busier than yesterday?
Like, today it is actually busy.
Good morning, Traveler and Paimon. I have a few people here for a checkup, so you might need to wait for a while.
Yeah, it's okay.
No problem. Anything we can do to help?
Besides, well, actually, just lying on a bed was kind of nice, not gonna lie. But they seem to be full.
There's a bit of a complicated situation here. I'm still getting to the bottom of it myself.
Okay.
You have to believe me. I'm telling the truth.
You're in a medical facility. Keep it down.
Please, listen to me. I'm not Gascon. I'm Uy.
You're a horrible liar, you know that? We get all your mugshots with the arrest warrants. It's clear as day that you're Gascon.
I see what's happening here.
You mean because of the way I look? I don't know what happened. I just woke up like this. Then you guys dragged me in here for an interrogation.
I brought you here to figure out what's going on. If you truly are the victim of an injustice, yelling isn't going to achieve anything. At most, it'll delay your vindication.
All right. I get it.
This is nuts. Yesterday's interrogations went fine, and now this.
Morning, Your Grace. What's going on?
Remember the case I mentioned yesterday? The one brought to me by the Marechaussee Phantom? Well, we've been questioning the inmates involved this morning. Every single one of them is claiming mistaken identity.
Well, guess some people are off the hook now with false identities.
That's even weirder than what that guy was saying yesterday.
That is mighty convenient, but convenient in a way that I wouldn't put it on the convenient counter, you know?
The thing is, none of them have been able to provide any evidence whatsoever to support their claims. questioning them further got us nowhere. So for now, we've brought them to the infirmary.
And we thought yesterday was as busy as it got for Sigewinnie.
We've compiled their statements. Have a look. Perhaps there's something we missed.
Potter? I forgot. Anyways, who's this Potter? I'm Horar. Sorry about the names. I applied to go out and see the doctor, but when I woke up, it was another cell. Unbelievable. Gascon. I'm not Gascon. I'm Hui. Hui, I guess. Today I should have been in the final day of my sentence, so I should have gone free. What gives? Henry. I'm Eric. Why does stuff like this keep happening? This is not the first time for you? Now there's no way my release papers are getting squared away today. Well, okay, yeah, you're not. Okay. I'm Odeon. Wait, oh, they switched with a guard? I'm a guard. I think I was attacked. This is me at all. Okay, that is scary. I mean, despite us, if people notice that others are doing this, they might just join in. But if that's actually what happened, that is dangerous.
Wait.
Release? Interesting. The inmates they spoke of in their statements appear to all be due for release today.
I noticed that too. If that's their plan, they're underestimating us a little. Every serious offender claims that there's someone else who just so happens to be due for release today.
I mean,
they're expecting us to go along with that.
Judging that, that's probably what a normal person would think. Like, she doesn't know about magic, face switching, identity, actual doppelganger thing. If you don't know that is actually something that can happen, that is probably the most likely conclusion, right?
All the more reason to be cautious. Lumberzar, check the release list for today and make sure no one gets processed. We're gonna need an excuse, though. Just say we're out of forms.
Really?
And that we're furiously printing more as we speak.
I'm furiously printing more. How slow is that printer? That's such a German thing to have. Like, oh, we don't have paper right now, and we kind of can't do that digitally. So, oops.
I'm on it.
It's conceivable that our group of serious offenders somehow found a way to switch places with inmates who are about to be released, so they can walk out right under our noses.
We did consider that possibility. But I mean, just look at them. They match the warrants, period. How could there have been a switch?
Only if they're dead ringers for the inmates due for release, I suppose. I gave you that name list yesterday to assist in your investigation. Did that help?
Yes, the inmates' mugshots were attached to the list. The first thing I did was check for lookalikes, and I didn't find any. The only other thing that stands out to me is that their voices sound a little different today. But it's not exactly hard to put on a fake voice.
Oh, I mean, the voice probably sound... Yeah, I mean, that's actually true. Even if I were to switch into someone's body, I wouldn't sound like them because I have my own mannerisms, right? And if you're in someone else's body, those mannerisms would stay the same. I suppose so. Pretty sure it would.
Oh, really? What does our head nurse make of all of this?
Give me a moment. I think I have a way to confirm whether there's been a switch. I know, it's not time to change your dressing yet, but please bear with me.
Huh? Isn't that the guy from yesterday?
This should be Honore. He has very severe facial ulcers, which require an operation in the hospital at the Court of Fontaine. I authorized him to leave the fortress for medical treatment under guarded escort.
Yes, like I told you. I'm not Potton. I'm Honore.
So there has been a swap. Well, I can see what happened in Potton's case, but how do you explain the other inmates? You're not telling me their souls switched bodies, are you?
Possibly? I don't know.
No, I believe it was their faces that got switched. The method is a bit like replacing a tooth. Take the bad tooth out, put a false one in. And actually, I think I can prove it to you.
Uh-huh. What? You know, teeth are kind of dead, inanimate objects. Faces are a little more, you know. I guess maybe you could. No.
Traveler,
It's different.
Do you remember Eric from the other day?
Yeah, sure do.
Then you can be my witnesses. To start with, please fetch the inmate who claims to be Eric.
Okay. I forgot. I think the entry was Eric.
So, you're Eric?
Yes, head nurse.
Yeah,
it's me.
okay.
You do believe me, right?
I need to do another examination on you. Same procedure as yesterday.
All right. It's the cognition test first, right? So I need to concentrate.
Now,
The
try to
eyes
recall
are the
if you can.
same.
The last time we did this test, which finger did I hold up?
I believe it was your index finger.
But that means...
Well, it doesn't seem like it wasn't the same person.
Huh?
So, basically, last night, the Eric who said he saw another him suddenly recovered and applied to leave the observation ward. Sigewinnie did another test before letting him leave, but that time, she held up her pinky finger.
Pinky finger? Why did you say that in such a cute way?
Huh? I don't know about any tests last night. There was nothing to do in the observation ward, so I went straight to bed. Then I somehow woke up in a high-security cell.
Well, in that case, there is a reasonable explanation for the strange events of the past 2 days.
So, what exactly happened?
The gang of serious offenders wanted to break out of prison, so they identified a group of scapegoats, namely inmates whose terms were almost up, and planned to switch appearances with them. Last night, when Odilon was on duty, they ambushed him and had one of their group switch appearances with him using their face-swapping method. That allowed them to avoid scrutiny from the other guards.
That is such a thing to say. Honestly, the face switching method.
Then,
yeah.
once all the other inmates were asleep, Odilon spent his night shift carrying out the remainder of their switcheroo plan. However, they made one mistake. Henri changed his appearance to match Eric's earlier than he should have done, and ended up being spotted by the real Eric.
Fair. Hey, P Neutral, how you doing? Haven't done this quest yet, so bail. I mean, it is a weird quest. Wanna see my Sigewinnie DPS? Sigewinnie is a DPS? I thought she's a healer. She's not a healer? I'm not sure how you're gonna show me. You can send videos, I guess, in a Discord. She's a healer, but I made her a DPS. I can relate. That's me with my Lila. Oh, with you, yeah, right, that was a thing. Yeah, sure, but I'm probably gonna look at it later. I'll drop by later. Yeah, sure. I'm not sure how long this quest will go. But yeah, I mean, I was thinking maybe we'll check out Star Rail today, but we'll probably do that not this time. We'll see. Also, I'm soon on semester break, so maybe, on the other hand, semester breaks equals exam phase for me, so we'll see. It's gonna be a tough next 2 months, but we'll see. Maybe we'll get around to playing a bit more. I was afraid I'd miss that. Yeah, I think we're probably not gonna do that today. I'm depends. If the quest is over in like 30 minutes, then we might. But if it takes like another hour, then we will probably just do an event quest as well, and then call it. Because I can't be on for too long today, because I have to do a finite element method analysis for a university project. Oh well. Pass all my exams? Nice. I'm hoping I can say the same about myself in 2 months, but I kind of got 8 exams this season and they're all gonna be kind of tough. So realistically speaking, we'll see. Well, it sure will be okay. If I pass at least 6 of them, that would be great. But yeah, I'm really glad you pass all of them. For me, at least next semester will be kind of more chill, so even if I don't pass all that many, I have a more relaxed semester next semester. So I hopefully have time to rehearse for those. But I'd rather not. Alright, okay. By the way, be neutral, let's do it this way. I will ping again if we do Star Rail. How about that? I will do, in the announcement, I will do another ping if we do Star Rail. I think that is probably a good idea. But don't get your hopes up. I think maybe we'll, I think next week the 4.8 update is already out, so next week we'll probably do 4.8 then. But we'll get to Star Rail at the soonest point of there being a gap in Genshin content. Promised. Alright. Oh man, my whole body hurts. I'm stung everywhere from freaking mosquitoes. It's, oh man, I can even see it. That is not normal. My poor body. Sigewinnie, help. Heal. Anyways, I might continue with the quest now. I'm kind of curious where this is going because kind of probably reaching the end point of this, not the end point, but like the moment of the quest. And I'm gonna refill my bottle, then we'll start. See you later. Yep, see ya. And have a fun day. If we don't see each other again, then see you next week. Alright, let me refill my bottle real quick, because I'm dehydrating. Alrighty. We have restored all water. I'm half transparent. Look at me become transparent. Damn it. Come on. Yeah. Okay, it's kinda I did not work out the way I intended. Okie doke. That looks weird. Why does it look weird? Because those do weird stuff. I love hair, you know? But alright, well, we will hydrate. Time to chug. Oh. That was a good chug. Alright. Onwards, avast, whatever.
Real Eric came to the guards for help, but we didn't know then what we know now. So we put it down to hallucination and sent him to the observation ward. However, since one of the gang members was posing as a guard, they simply changed real Eric's appearance and had their Eric take his place, muddying the waters even further.
Right, because I put Eric on the observation list by then, and no inmates on that list can be processed for departure until I've discharged them.
Hence why the imposters had to pull that little stunt to get fake Eric off the list.
Yeah, it all makes sense now. The Duke cracked the case.
Well, I can't fault the reasoning. But I'm afraid that we ruled out the possibility of face switching very early on in this process.
How so?
Criminals altering their facial appearance to commit crimes is nothing new. In fact, one of the explicit duties of the Malazines and the Marachose Phantoms is to identify criminals in disguise.
Yeah, but what if it's not just a disguise?
We carefully examined all the suspects, and there is no evidence that any means of disguise were used in this case.
Well then, how do we explain all this?
So far, It seems more likely that the gang stole documentation belonging to the inmates due for release, and are using that to commit identity fraud.
Actually, there is a potion that can completely change someone's appearance. If they use that, even a Melusine wouldn't be able to detect it.
A shape-shifting potion?
Forgive me, head nurse, but this is the first time I'm hearing about it. If such a potion truly existed, it would jeopardize our entire investigative process at the Marechaussee Phantom.
Yeah, as I said before, that is an AI moment. I feel like this is kind of... Maybe the whole AI stuff is part of how they came up with the quest idea. But yeah, we kind of have the same issue right now, no? I mean, it's only possible digitally, but you kind of can't trust anything digital anymore. You don't know if that person is actually the person you see. I could be a 70-year-old dude using an AI filter who's like, I don't know, changing stuff. But there could also be a mass shooter, and someone just like deep fakes me into that, and then I would be the one who's kind of being blamed, you know? So it is kind of a relevant topic. Also, I'm so sorry about your name. I gotta give you a nickname. I'm just gonna call you Schnick. Dvuruchnik. It's not that hard, I guess, but I'm struggling. I'm struggling for real. Also, hi. Hi.
Yes, I am.
But...
Please, trust me in my professional opinion as an experienced clinician.
Usually those don't have experience with such things.
At the same time, without any solid evidence, it's pure speculation. If we can round up all the inmates suspected of switching places, then have a little talk with both sides, we might just get our answer. Yep, let's do that.
Okay. Well, it was our negligence that meant we had to come and conduct these post-internment interrogations. And I know it's put you out. We'll do it your way.
Not sure if you would call it negligence, but... Alright, sure.
Your Grace, bad news. I paused the releases like you asked, but we were too late. A bunch of people already got processed 2 hours ago. I checked the list, and sure enough, it's all the people who gave statements.
2 hours ago? That's before today's interrogations began. They had this all planned out.
So there really was a switch after all. They really pulled the wool over our eyes on this one.
We should be able to catch up with them if we leave now, right?
I suppose.
Not if that potion is real. They can just switch faces again after leaving the fortress. And if the Marechaussee's Melusines can't even spot them, we wouldn't know where to start searching.
Right, I was about to say, but we can... We will... Oh! Runarudo, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow, Runarudo. Runarudo? Thank you very much. But yeah, I was thinking they will change back, right? So we wouldn't know which prisoner is missing, but they're probably not gonna change back into their old look. Well, that's an issue. Hey, I hope you're doing well, and I don't know. I'm not sure how you got here. Oh my god, my hand is disappearing. I'm not sure how you got here, but I hope you're enjoying. Whatever. Yeah, I don't know. This is kind of tough. We should probably, like, you know, get going. Try to catch him.
Yikes! So we're at a complete dead end!
Yeah. God, medicines are so cute.
Technically, there is one more lead we could follow up on. We were only able to arrest this gang thanks to the help of a researcher from the Fontaine Research Institute. I believe his name is Rawat.
Okay. I would have expected Rawat to be involved in this, but not that way.
Oh? Rawat? Isn't that the handsome guy we met at that skincare promotion?
That's how you remember him? The handsome guy? Short.
Handsome? Maybe from a human point of view. I just remember that he specialized in potions. One of the crimes this gang is charged with is the manufacture and sale of illicit drugs. According to Mr. Rawat, they appear to have stolen technology he developed through his research and used it in their operation.
Okay. I'm kind of curious about what she meant with the maybe just from a human standpoint. Does he not look cute from a Melusine standpoint? What would be the cause for that?
At first, he thought it was a typical case of intellectual property infringement, and he tried to negotiate with them. But once he discovered their criminal operation, he reported them to the authorities. Thanks to his report, we were able to swoop in and arrest them all in one go.
What a hero! Bet that took courage on his part.
No doubt. This is worth following up on. As the one who snitched on them, it's highly likely that Rawat will be targeted by the escapees.
Oh yeah, fair.
That aside, since he's negotiated with them in person before, there's a chance he'll have some additional information for us.
Understood, Your Grace. My team and I will head to the Fontaine Research Institute right away. In the meantime, please keep an eye on the face switch victims for us.
Of course.
Miss Morgan? I'd like to come along and help you catch these criminals.
Does he sort of character? Why would she? Huh?
Well, I'm the one who discharged the fake Eric last night, so I feel partly responsible.
Don't say that, head nurse. Your focus was on the inmates' health, and rightly so. We can't ask you to help with arresting criminals. That's our duty.
I also have a more personal reason. Cotton is a patient of mine, and if I don't get a new batch of medicine to him in time, his condition will get much worse.
Look, head nurse, I completely understand where you're coming from. But arresting criminals is dangerous business. And if anything happened to you, none of us can afford to take on that responsibility.
I might want to remind you, Mrs. Guard Lady, but you know who got a vision in this room? So, aside from our prisonees here, we got Risley, vision owner, very powerful. We got Paimonidas, not a vision holder, but we kind of have elemental energy, so let's count us as a vision holder. Pretty powerful. We got Sigewinnie, vision holder. Probably powerful. Just saying. And then there's you guys without visions. I'm pretty sure if it's dangerous to you, it's not as dangerous to us with a vision. So I'm pretty sure Sigewinnie would be fine.
Don't worry, I can defend myself just fine.
You say that, but still.
You sure you guys can defend yourself?
If I may, Miss Morgan, Sigewinnie is the one who raised the potion hypothesis, and I'm sure she has far more expertise on the topic than your team. My suggestion would be to bring her with you. And if you really are worried for her safety, then...
Well, looks like we are on defending duty.
Ah, there you go, right on cue. Knew I could count on you.
Okay. Well, since this plan has the Duke's blessing, far be it from me to refuse. We should head off immediately. Time is of the essence.
Every 60 seconds, a minute passes in Africa. I don't know why, but that just gave me the vibe of that. Anyways, where are we going? Fontaine Research Institute. The one in shambles. I honestly don't know why is anyone still there. I thought the thing blew up and they discontinued their research. Are you sure you want to like research in this place? Finances offer number 5 director. Can I talk to them? Oh. Wait, no, wait, what? Oh, they are actually... Okay, maybe I just didn't explore it enough yet. Okay.
Greetings. Sorry to impose, but I'm afraid we're here on urgent business. And we're gonna need you to cooperate.
The Marche is a phantom. Let me guess, you're investigating some more illegal research?
I kind of, but that's not really it, I guess.
Not this time, no.
Well,
we're looking for a researcher.
Related.
Do you know where we might find Mr. Rawat?
Rawat. Oh yeah, Mr. Handsome, right? He actually doesn't work on site here very often. There's a handful of researchers in the nearby area who know him pretty well, though. You can see what they know.
Just a handful? Paimon figured he'd be the most popular guy around.
Well, I guess you could say he's popular, at least on a superficial level.
Uh-huh.
He's blessed with good looks, so he tends to make a good first impression on people. But in all his time here at the Fontaine Research Institute, I don't think he's ever had a single deep conversation about his research with his peers. That's no way to make real friends around here.
Looks like looks are not everything. So that's probably what the Malazine meant.
That's so weird. He definitely didn't come across like a recluse at that product promotion.
Oh, I don't find that weird at all. He definitely didn't strike me as the kind of guy who's good at making friends.
Oh, yeah, I mean, he did sound pretty full of himself, which is kind of a very, very dark red flag for me, but I mean, can't speak for everyone.
Really? Paimon couldn't tell. Must be a Melusine perception thing.
Okay, we should talk with his acquaintances, but we also need to check the Research Institute for any clues. Let's split up. It'll save us some time.
All right.
Sure thing. We'll go ask around among the other researchers with Sigewinnie. Paimon's suddenly kind of curious to know what everyone really thinks of him.
I'm curious.
I'm definitely gonna get fired.
Huh? What?
What are you gonna do about these mega fish?
Okay, sure. They're having a crazy conversation over there. I should play this quest. This looks cool. Oh, hello? Researcher with a... Oh, are you just drawing birds? I mean, I'm not
Excuse
touching.
us, are you Audrey?
That's me. What is it?
Are you close friends with Rawat? We're trying to find out where he is.
Close friends? You mean because I told him I had feelings for him once? I doubt I'm the first or last at the Institute to make that mistake. Why would you single me out as a close friend?
Well, that kind of burned, I guess.
I should have known, really. Men like him, they just enjoy being surrounded by fawning women. They're not interested in a serious relationship.
I guess.
Okay. We were just kind of wondering if you might know where we can find him.
Why would I know where he's at? I barely know him, and he probably doesn't even remember me.
Ugh, this is getting annoying. Shall we go ask someone else?
I mean... she sounds annoying, because she's just bashing, but then again, it is a little relatable.
I think she knows Rawat better than she cares to admit. If we leave now, it might be a wasted opportunity.
So what you gonna do?
Maybe, but we're not going to get much out of her while she's in this state, are we?
Yeah.
She's displaying symptoms common among people in love, if that's what you mean. But I know a cure.
Huh? You have a cure for love?
It's curable?
What do you mean?
Oh, we're still no closer to finding Mr. Rawat. Oh, by this point, he could be in grave danger.
Danger? Wait, why are you looking for him again?
Oh, that's right, yeah! The Marechaussee Phantom said that he's been targeted by some pretty bad people. We need to make sure he's safe.
What? How has this happened? He seemed fine when I last saw him, and that was only a couple of days ago. Just happened to run into him, of course.
Oh, I see. Well, do you have any thoughts on where he might be right now?
Okay, but this is purely out of concern for his safety. If he's not at the Institute, he might be at his mother's place. I heard she raised him alone, that they had it pretty tough financially, and these days she's housebound due to illness. He makes regular trips back home to check on her.
Oh, okay. Do you know the address?
Nope, sorry. I only found out the thing about his mother because it came up in conversation once. I was just trying to find out more about him, you know, so I could get to know him better. When I told him I had a crush on him, I offered to help him take care of his mother. And yeah, maybe that was a stupid idea, but did he really have to yell at me for it? It's like, fine, I can take no for an answer, but what's with the temper tantrum?
This seems odd. Is this gonna be a callback to the beginning?
Unbelievable. These guys only want to show you their charming, well-groomed exterior. They can't stand it when a few home truths shine through.
We got it, we got it.
Looks like her love syndrome is flaring up again.
We need to find out Mr. Rawat's mother's address. Let's check with the Marechaussee officers when we regroup.
Yeah.
Cool, sounds like a plan.
Okay, what are you guys doing? This one is drawing, the other one is taking pictures of the landscape? What did I just... Okay, sure.
Sorry to bother you, sir, but are you Bertram?
Who's asking?
Just some concerned citizens helping out the Marechaussee Phantom with an investigation. We'd like to ask you about Rawat's whereabouts, if that's okay. We're told the two of you are pretty close.
Not anymore, we're not. Turns out we don't see eye to eye.
Oh yeah? What happened?
The thing about us researchers is, most of us do what we do for some sort of higher purpose. But not Rawat. All he cared about was how to commercialize his findings.
Yeah, it did sound kind of like that. And... I feel like it's wrong to say the thing about us researchers is ... is like a higher purpose. A lot of researchers are out for the money, but it is not the noble goal. There's a lot of people who are just very passionate. Wouldn't say they're the majority though. Maybe they are, maybe, but there's also a lot of people who are just into finding the next big money grab.
He won't even let you work with him unless you sign a confidentiality agreement first. Also, he has better control over who gets which intellectual property rights. How are you supposed to get any meaningful research done working with a guy like that? Now that I've got my own technical solution for my compressor, I don't need to work with him anymore.
So that's what Rawat is really like.
We'd still like to know where to find him. Is that something you can help us with?
Wait, you're... Yeah, I know you. You're the head nurse at the Fortress of Meropide. Alright, then I'm happy to help you if I can.
How do you know?
I respect the work you do. Medicine serves the highest purpose of all the sciences.
I guess that... Yeah, I suppose so.
Wow, turns out Sigewinnie's got some real clout.
Thing is, I have no real way of knowing where he might be. I stopped working with him 2 months ago, and I've barely seen him since. But if you want my advice, I'd say go talk to the peddlers. There's a few he meets with every other day or so. Maybe they know where he's at.
Alright.
Peddlers?
Yeah, back when I was working with him, I noticed he met with them quite often. Wouldn't surprise me if they were involved in some shady business together, because it seemed like they went out of their way to avoid discussing anything in my presence. The little I overheard was about manufacturing and selling pharmaceutical drugs. Like I said, he's all about the money.
Yeah, pharma industry. Saves lives, but doesn't save your bank account.
Drugs? Doesn't he work with skincare products? Do those count as drugs?
I think so, yeah.
Who knows? I never cared to find out. He's the Mora grubber, not me.
Thank you. You've given us plenty to work with.
Welcome. Goodbye, and may we both reach new heights in our scientific endeavors.
That is such an AI-generated sentence. Alright. Thank you for your help, though. Sure. Yeah, I mean, science, engineering, and ethics, it's a topic. It sure is a topic. What are you looking at? I have no idea.
Hey there! Are you Antibes?
What do you want?
Sorry, I just talked to you.
We're here to ask about Rawat. Any idea where he might be? We were told you were pretty close with him.
Close? Not sure that's the word I'd use. He wouldn't even let me use his patent.
Huh?
It's been a good few days since I last saw him. I don't know where he's at. Go ask someone else.
Would the patent in question happen to be related to the new skincare product he developed?
Yeah, kinda. Butterfly dew, or whatever he calls it. I heard he made a tidy sum off of that one.
Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Keep going.
Most of the other researchers here focus on mechanics, energy, stuff like that. I get why he wouldn't be interested in having anything to do with them. But I'm studying coatings. There's a huge overlap in our areas of research. Why would he refuse to work with me?
Coatings?
I bought his product once, and noticed it contains a unique substance that might have applications in coatings, too. If it worked out, I could probably make as much as he's making.
Okay, see, he's also in for the money. But how are coatings and skincare? Like, sure, you're coating your skin, but I don't know.
Don't get me wrong. I had no intention of plagiarizing his work. I was hoping to get official permission to use his findings in my own research. Followed the proper procedure. It was all above board. I would have had to pay him a license fee and everything. But despite that, he turned me down not once, not twice, but 3 times.
Well, how about you
stop
asking after the second
to
one?
the idea of anyone else making the kind of money he does.
Huh. So is Rawat antisocial, or is this guy just jealous?
Sounds like a bit of both, not gonna lie.
Well, it doesn't look like we're gonna get any info about Rawat's whereabouts from him. Let's go.
Oh, that's all
wait,
of them?
1 second. Mr. Antibes, next time you go shopping, you should buy some Buell fruits. Peel the skin, steep in water, then drink. It'll help calm your mood.
Huh? Yeah. Thanks.
He did not appreciate that advice.
Well, that's all 3 researchers. Let's head back to the meetup point.
Alright, I hope they found something, because... Well, I guess we found something as well. The mother's home, that's probably where it is.
Paimon started out thinking Rawat was a handsome researcher with a friendly and cheerful personality. It's such a surprise to learn that his peers have a different impression of him.
So, what's your view of him now, Paimon?
A handsome researcher whose difficult upbringing turned him into a profit chaser with a chip on his shoulder?
Wow.
So your thoughts about his appearance haven't changed at all?
Well, his looks are kind of a big deal. At least in Paimon's opinion. How does such a handsome guy end up being so antisocial? Even with his difficult family background, it just doesn't make any sense.
Why would your
You
looks
can't
change
judge a
that?
person solely based on their appearance.
Banger
Head
line.
nurse. Traveler. I assume you've spoken with the researchers. What did you find out?
You exchange your intelligence.
Bertram mentioned Rawat's involvement with some pharmaceutical merchants. Do you know if he's
Oh,
registered
wow.
any pharmaceutical brands?
It just started storming. Like, a minute ago there was sunshine at my window. Now it's thundering and pouring. Holy Okay, sure. If the power goes out, you know why.
Since he was a whistleblower on such a huge case, I ran a background check on him. I don't remember there being any
love the
brands under
movements.
his name.
How strange. If he was so focused on commercializing his research and averse to sharing his technology with others, why wouldn't he have registered his own brands? Maybe he and his business partners needed to avoid public scrutiny?
You think he may have colluded with the gang? Well, the crime was manufacture and sale of drugs, and that would certainly be in his wheelhouse.
Yeah.
We can't rule it out.
Isn't that pretty unlikely, though? He was the one who blew the whistle on them!
Most children who come to me with tooth decay have suffered pain for a long time already, but they'll still try to hide the fact that they eat too many sweets. Grown-ups and children aren't so different in that regard.
Yeah, also, I mean, sounds in line with the character, right? We kind of just learned that
I saw him when he came to make his report.
Weird.
And I certainly didn't get the feeling that he was the type to collude with criminals. Perhaps it's more likely that they were coercing him. You mentioned that he comes from a poor family. So, it's possible that the criminals approached him, asking for academic support, luring him in with the promise of riches. By the time he discovered who they really were, he was in too deep. They had leverage on him, so he was forced to keep working for them. I've seen it happen many times before.
Literally
That
Breaking
does
Bad.
make a lot of sense. It would definitely explain why he was so unwilling to cooperate with his fellow researchers. No wonder he's so unsociable. He must be on edge all the time with a gang of crooks breathing down his neck.
In that case, the situation could be worse than we thought. If Rawat was working with the escaped inmates, they're sure to know more about his whereabouts than us. Oh, there's a good chance they'll get to him before we do.
Based on the information we've gathered so far, he was last seen 2 days ago. If no one's seen him since, maybe we're too late.
Yeah, okay. But, I mean, just because we might be too late shouldn't mean that we shouldn't try, right?
2 days ago? So he went missing right after that product promotion.
That was the same day he reported the criminals, too.
Oh.
Not a good sign.
Yeah.
Don't worry, everyone. I believe we still have a chance. Since he disappeared right after blowing the whistle, it's likely that he's gone into hiding.
Yeah, he must have been worried that they'd come for him.
All the more reason to find him as soon as possible. The only lead we have at the moment is his mother's house, which you mentioned earlier. Seath, think you can find the place?
Yep. When you register a brand, the Court of Fontaine requires you to provide a legal address. The one Rawat wrote down was in the outskirts of the city. That should be the place.
Okay, then there's no time to lose. Let's move.
You sure that the others don't know that too, though? Okay, well, we can try. And I'm not walking that kilometer. Oh wow, that's like proper outskirts. Okay. That's as outskirts as you can skirt. My poor hand. It's getting worse because I'm scratching, but I can't stop scratching because it's itchy. Ah! Need to cool it. I don't know if I have anything to cool it. Actually, I think I do. Wait, let me get something to cool it. Sigewinnie is gonna be real mad if I don't get something. Oops.
My legs are so sore. Guess
Cool
I
pack.
must have been sleepwalking last night. Again.
With a little bit of ice on it, but I mean, that just means it's cool. What they're here doing? Alright. Oh, it's so cold, it hurts. But at least I'm not scratching. Oh, rainbow rolls, I need those. Wait, there's also some over here, right? I'm not moving my mouse because I only have one hand right now. So it's a little challenge. But I'm pretty sure the rainbow rose is around this house. No? No? Okay. I suppose not then. Oh, it's so good though. Ooh. Wait, isn't that the house where...
All right, this should be the house.
Isn't that the same...
I'm pretty sure this was the address.
Is that the same house from the Chlorine quest? It looks very similar, but I feel like it might have been in a different spot. Then again, maybe not. Was that the same? I think that was the same. I remember also collecting those flowers. What a... Why this house in specific?
Okay. I'll knock.
Okay, I'm gonna autoplay so I can cool properly. Morgan knocks several times, no one answers.
Sounds like whoever's inside has restricted mobility. Oh, it seems serious. Oh, what's the fastest way to get this door open?
Break the door down?
Yeah.
No, I'll handle it. Let the expert deal with it. There'll be a mountain of paperwork if we damage a citizen's property.
Really? If a person might be in danger, just open a door.
Calm down. Deep breaths. Remember your training. Control your strength. And... it's open.
Huh? What do you do?
Seath, take a few people and lie in wait. Keep your eyes peeled for any activity around the house. The Traveler, head nurse, and I will go inside.
Alright. What is expecting us inside of the mom's house? Also, my freaking cooling pack is freezing over.
Hello? Anyone home?
Because my room is so moist.
Oh, there. On the bed, there's an old lady. That's gotta be Rawat's mother, right?
Oh, yeah.
She doesn't look like she's in any state to be answering our questions, though.
You think that lady is Sigewinnie's old friend?
But she is very ill. We mustn't force it.
That would be the callback that I'm kind of expecting.
Well, doesn't look like Rawat's here. She's the only one we can talk to.
Yep. Allow me. Hello, ma'am. Might I ask if you're Rawat's mother? We are trying to locate him. Hard of hearing, perhaps. Does anyone have a picture of Rawat?
I have one here.
I'd like to show you a photo, ma'am. Is this your son? Do you know where he is?
Looks like this isn't gonna work
Crazy.
after all.
Well, looks like we're out of leads. If Rawat's not here, things are looking very bad for him.
Is it possible he could have avoided returning here because he knew he'd be in danger?
Maybe. But if so, where do we look next? Maybe we should take another look at the Institute.
Yes, so.
I suggest we all return there now. We found a good amount of useful information the first time. But perhaps there's something we missed.
What is Sigewinnie cooking?
This is our last hope.
Look at her. Huh? Is that your old friend?
Sorry, officer, but could I stay here for a while? This patient requires some care.
Of course. Traveler, stay with the head nurse. You're technically here as her assistant after all.
You got it.
Also, I'd like some Marechaussee members to stay as well, and keep an eye on the area.
Why's that?
If Rawat knows how serious his mother's condition is, he will return.
Got it. Okay. I'll tell the squad members in hiding to stay put and keep a lookout.
Thanks for helping me out yet again, Traveler and Paimon.
No problem. But when you say her condition is serious, do you mean...
Yes. She is barely clinging on to life.
Oh.
Let me take care of a few things first. Could you pass me the towel over there?
Oh god, we're gonna see a death happen live on stream. I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah, of course.
That, I don't know. Someone's definitely taking care of stuff there.
I can tell that her family has tried a lot of different treatment methods. including some very expensive medicines. Unfortunately, her condition is so multifaceted that a recovery looks all but impossible.
Sigewinnie, my mom bets being a nurse must be pretty tough at times like this.
Yes, it makes me a little sad. In Melizine's eyes, a human's birth, aging, sickness, and death are as much a part of natural law as sunrise and sunset. But human medicine can defy that law to some extent. In that sense, it is a science of miracles. That is why I became fascinated with it in the first place. But it was only after I truly became a doctor that I realized miracles don't always happen. Even the greatest doctors cannot cure all diseases.
Yeah, unfortunately that is the case, yeah.
Sigewinnie.
But don't worry about me, Paimon. A doctor's duty is not to cure all diseases, but to treat whatever ailments they can. At the very least, I can lower her fever. That way she'll suffer less, and she might even be able to see her son.
Yeah, all the more reason to find Rawat as soon as possible, even if we don't catch those crooks.
Oh, her fever is getting worse. Could I get some hot water?
Sure, we're on the case.
Okay. Get hot water. Kitchen? Yeah, I was wondering, why is there an empty picture frame? That seems to be a place where a family photo should have been. Why has the photo itself been removed? Found it. Fortunately, there's still some ready-made hot water. What? Why would there be ready-made hot water? Who stores hot? Okay. The cabinet seems to have a hidden compartment. This is the way into the underground lab is written down in the journal. Ooh. Alright, that compensates for the hot water being inside of a wardrobe. Alright. Storage trunk has been rifled through and some essentials are in it. Did Rawat come back previously? Potentially. Well, Sigewinnie, we got your stuff.
Found the hot water?
Yeah.
Sure did. And look what else we found. Judging by this journal, it seems like Rawat has a private lab. There's a good chance he could be there right now. We gotta go tell Officer Morgan right away.
Oh, that's great news. But hold on just a moment. The wet towel is ready. I'm giving you another injection. Are you feeling better now?
Is that a yes?
It's all right. We'll go bring him back. Please hang in there.
Thank you.
You know, it is horrible to see people die in accidents. And it is arguably a lot more tragic than people dying peacefully. Just of old age. I guess in this case it's also the sickness on top of it. But seeing people just pass on is always a strange experience to me. I had it once with, I think, one of my... No, it wasn't my grandma. Like, I know there was... Oh yeah, it was, I think, an uncle's mother. And, like, you know, it's... Oh my god, you guys hiding like that? That is not well hidden. You know, when you're at the bed, and you kinda know they're gonna be gone in a few minutes. That is a very weird experience. You guys really should get a better hiding spot.
No! Don't look this way!
I'm supposed to be hiding, remember? Captain's orders.
Literally not good at it. Horrible hiding spot. Same goes for you. Why don't you hide here? You don't need 5 people staring at the spot. You know? It would be enough if one of you were looking. Because... well, fine. I'm not gonna destroy anything here because it's just gonna make you guys more easily spottable. The Marchose Phantom. Just as effective as the Knights of Favonius. Or the Millilith. Or the Core of 30. The Trico missions are okay. I feel like they're the only people that actually kinda know their shit. Alright. Oh, they're already there.
It's Officer Morgan! They're already here!
We came as soon as we heard the news. I can't believe we were so careless. The most crucial information of all was hiding right there, in that room. And we missed it.
Well,
don't blame yourself. Right now, we need to focus on finding a way in.
yeah. I feel like it's more questionable that there's a hidden secret lab in a very obvious spot and no one questioned it, but I'm not gonna blame you guys.
There's a mechanical door over here. Hopefully the instructions in Rawat's journal will help us open it.
Oh, this stuff. Okay.
It's open.
Okay.
Let's go in.
That was weird. Okay, sure. Alright. We're gonna get Sigewinnie, right? Yeah, it's fine. It's probably fine. I actually tried out Sigewinnie, and she's really fun to play with. Not really my playstyle.
Wobbly wobbly!
But I like your attacks, they're so cool. Also, is that... why is the Fortress of Maripede
How did they get in here? Captain, up ahead! Those look like our fugitives!
Oh, is that...
So they found this place too? Don't let any of them escape!
Don't worry, they did not spot us yet. This is the guard they took over, right? I think so. Alright, are you guys like gonna attack or do I have to initiate?
Floaty woody!
There you go. Okay, now they're pissed.
Shine down! The night is cold.
Ah, Sigewinnie is on fire, I forgot. I love that when you charge her bow, she does constantly attack. These things do like pretty much 0 damage. But it's still kind of funny. Mostly because you can just trigger it. Wait, does she? She throws pills? Okay, that's cute. She is very cute. I can't deny that. Okay. Time to...
Hold the line.
Time to... 1 second. Time to...
You!
Oh, never mind. I was about to go too old. Damn it.
Captain, according to our list, many of the fugitives aren't accounted for. There may be others hiding deeper inside the facility.
Ah, so these guys were just the lookout crew.
The Marachose Phantom! How did they find this place?
Damn it. How could they?
Wait, it's that guard from the fortress.
Yeah, the guard.
That's right, I'm on your side. I mean,
I love that they
Duke
put the
sent me.
name in quotes.
What's the matter? Some sort of mix-up?
Mr. Odilon, didn't I tell you a few days ago that you need to stop all field work until you've recovered?
Ah, well, you know, gotta help His Grace out. Share the load.
Officer Morgan, this man is an imposter. The real Mr. Odilon has no recent health issues.
Bum, bum,
What?
bum.
But
Did you really need proof for that?
Looks like the head nurse was right about the face-swapping method. Arrest them all! DuPont, stay here and keep guard. And watch the exit. If we're not back soon, call for reinforcements.
got it.
I love salutes. I have a weird thing for salutes. Alright, guys, doing good?
Don't worry, I got this covered.
Can I talk to our imposter? No. Alright.
Don't slip and fall.
We won't, don't worry. Okay. What exactly is this place? No way this guy could fund this. How? Is that a big drug laboratory? Oop, there comes the music again.
So many jars. Was this some sort of production facility?
This scent. It's probably the ingredients used to make butterfly dew.
How come they're all empty? Did it sell so well that he ran out of supplies?
This doesn't look like it's empty. This is broken.
How strange. Why would Rawat choose to manufacture a popular product like that in such a difficult-to-reach location? Given our suspicion that he may have been coerced into the illegal drug trade, I would have thought that any production facility we find here would be used for illicit purposes.
Perhaps butterfly dew is itself an illegal drug.
Bum bum bum, the snake oil moment.
Do you have any evidence for that claim?
No, just a guess. We need to find Rawat as soon as possible. He has all the answers we need.
Understood. Well, let's not linger here. Let's go. Come on.
Move. Go in deeper. Does it? Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, okay.
Doesn't look like we're gonna get this door open. Let's find another way around.
Yeah, like the only way that is open. Man, I really hate Genshin puzzles in domains. It's just like, way A doesn't work.
This one's closed too.
You should try way B.
What's with those carts and tracks? Oh, maybe it's one of those doors that opens when it senses cargo passing through. There's a loaded cart right over there. Let's bring it to the door and give it a try.
I see. Yeah, like this is cool. But they just, you know... Wait, can I actually... No, I can't really get that through there, right? Yeah, okay. You know, this puzzle thingy, they could expand on that. Oh, god damn it. Counterclockwise twice, please. But nah. There you go. Oh, oh. Oh, okay. I was about to say like, okay, actually I'm kinda stuck here, but no. Alright, let's delete them.
Wibbly wobbly! I swear, it's for medical research.
I don't like that voice and it's kinda sus, I'm not gonna lie. I don't hate that voice.
There is no escape.
You know what I mean?
Reeve it, my guiding stars. Don't be scared. Yeah, let's see. Yeah.
And oh, okay. There we go.
Slip and fall.
Yeah, we won. Oh, actually, why did I not hide the chest here? All right, whatever. I was about to say, is that like actually gonna be a puzzle? No. Stop, card. Stop. There you go. Damn it. I never know my clock and counterclockwise intuitively. Oh? Wait, there is already a card. Can I just get the card? Warp? Because it doesn't have cargo? Really? Clockwise, counterclockwise. I'm an engineer, by the way. I don't know my clock and counterclockwise. It's kind of sad. Okay, see, that's like we're getting to the range of it actually being a puzzle. I'm probably that's just probably as far as they go with this mechanic. What the hell is down there? Did they just put like red liquid down there because they thought it's cool, or is that actually like actual stuff? Oh. Oh. Okay. Huh? What is that? That looks creepy. That looks creepy. Reason for being AFK. Oh yeah, don't.
This room's much smaller than the others.
You don't have to be on the streams if you don't want to get spoiled. Get away. Shush. Shush. We will probably not do Star Rail today, so don't worry. I will if we do, but no, we probably won't. You know, I will, if we ever do a Star Rail stream, I will clearly say we are now doing Star Rail. Yeah, you don't have to be here. Don't spoil yourself for no reason.
Judging by the implements on the table, this looks like a potion-making lab.
Yeah, new version is, like, I'm not sure when, but that's probably what we're gonna do next week, is some of the new version. Then maybe the week after that we will check out Star Rail. Might not have extra time for Star Rail. Yeah, I know. But I also have, like, my exam phase soon, so... And Natlan too. Yeah, I hope we get to check out Star Rail before we check out Natlan. Like, when I say check out, I mean, like, do a little bit, like, a quest or two. I'm not sure how Star Rail is structured, but I suppose it's similar to Genshin. And, like, just, you know, get the gist of it. And then we can use it as a filler whenever we feel like. There's at least a plan I have for it. But we'll see. We can also do the Zenless Zone Zero or what else they release nowadays. Yeah, it's filler. It's our filler episode. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know Star Rail yet. Maybe Star Rail is going to be so amazing that I think, oh, Genshin is going to be the filler for Star Rail. But no, I think, yeah, I think we're probably gonna keep focus on Genshin, and then we'll see. But yeah, I'm pretty sure we'll find space for it during 4.8. I'm quite sure. Also, I'm kind of, you know, I really wanna, you know, check it out. You watched the Natlan teaser? There's a Natlan teaser? I did not. No. When? We will look at it after the quest, okay? I gotta check. Natlan teaser. Is it spoilery? Short one? Okay. We'll check it out in a sec then. I think the quest is about to be over then.
Head nurse! Over here!
A chest. Is there a person in a chest again?
Let's see. Huh? Robot's clothes. Why would he change here?
Oh, wait, did he like also change appearance? That was probably the most obvious thing to do. Oh, okay, wow, that is a callback. Okay, that is a harsh callback. Oof. You know how she had to kind of change her appearance in the beginning? Nora what maybe did?
Perhaps they stripped him down, left the clothes behind, and disposed of him somewhere else?
That sounds horrible.
Yikes, Sigewinnie, where did that come from?
That's a little...
Oh, what a tragic way to go. Especially with such a bright future ahead of him.
Did he have one though?
There's a path leading further on, Officer Morgan. Let's keep up the pace.
Alrighty. Just a sneak peek? Okay. We will check it out then. I'm curious how an Atlan looks. Oh, chest. I'm stuck. Come on. Are those cryopods? What the hell is going on here?
Don't slip and fall.
Yeah, we won't. Don't worry. Oh my god.
There's a whole bunch of people in there.
Are you serious? You're telling us that within a day, our faces are going to rot like yours?
Fontanian physiology changed dramatically after that great flood, and it's not as compatible with this face-changing solution as before.
Oh.
The side effects are as you can see.
Why didn't you say anything before we all used it?
Look, my plan got you all out of prison, didn't it? You'd have much bigger problems to worry about right now if the Marechaussee Phantom found out about your other crimes. Consider an ugly mug getting off lightly.
Okay, so that's I forgot his name. The guy that we're looking for is Potin. Okay.
You're just lucky we didn't leave you in there after you disappeared on us with no warning. We only let it slide because we're former partners. And now you have the gall to pull a stunt like this?
Partners? Make no mistake, each of us is only looking out for himself. If you place too much trust in others, well, I'm afraid that's your problem. You hid things from me too. Remember how you each had a spare potion? You kept quiet about it until we planned the prison break?
Oh, and you didn't have a secret spare? Then do you want to explain how you melted your face off before all this?
Guys, that's enough. Calm down. It is what it is. Arguing won't change anything. What's the plan, Potin? I'm assuming you brought us here for a reason?
There is no plan. We followed him here on the promise of more juice, but it turns out there ain't a drop here. Besides, what does it matter now anyway? He already said, even if we did get our hands on more of that stuff, switching faces again solves nothing. They're still gonna meld off eventually.
I said enough arguing! Potin, tell us the plan.
The most practical solution is to continue using the potion. Keep switching to a new face before the ulcers can start forming.
Okay, wow, that is a horrible... Well, I mean... That fate is kind of cruel, because you're never gonna be able to meet anyone ever again. Imagine just being a different person every day. No one... Forming relationships gonna be a little hard.
Are you kidding me? This stuff was hard enough to get a hold of even when we had a supply. Now you're asking us to use it like skin lotion, after the flood all but wiped the supply out?
Well, there is another option. But you'll have to make a deal with me first.
Okay, now we're talking. What's the deal?
I have a document I took from that researcher that details how to make a replacement. Just give me one bottle of the undiluted fluid, and I'll get to work. What's the problem? I thought you always kept reserves. Or do you really just have one spare bottle each?
What do you think? That we were shipping them into the fortress of Meripede by the basket load?
Well then, say hello to never showing your marred faces in public again.
Ugh, I've heard enough! Get him! Let's see if that document even exists!
Freeze! Marechaussee Phantom!
Okay, well.
What? Who let them in?
Hi.
Officer Morgan, before anything else, please find out Rawat's status.
Rawat?
I don't see him. Hand over the hostage now, if you want any chance of avoiding an extension to your sentences.
Spare us your condescending attempts to coax us back to our cells. You think we're looking to negotiate? Rawat is dead.
Putton?
Arrest them all! Don't let anyone get away!
I'm pretty sure Potten is Robot. That just seems like the only thing that makes sense. Alright. Get them all splashed, get them all hot, get them all... Nope, that's the wrong one. Get them all injected.
Don't be nervous. Just relax.
There you go.
Don't slip and
I like the
fall.
ult. It doesn't do that much damage, but it's still freaking effective.
Hold still. Allow me.
But I hate having a fifth character. It messes with my
You might feel a little
mind. Ouch.
Now
Ow.
I'm mad. Let's see.
Oh, are you? I don't feel like you can actually get mad. Okay.
Overrule.
Gas him up, Sigewinnie.
Don't be nervous. Just relax.
Okay, that did not kill, but okay, Alekine can do the rest. There you go.
Huh. Gotta say, I never expected to see the head nurse in combat.
Well, see, she is able to fend for herself.
Some patients respond better to a more aggressive treatment plan. Did we get everyone?
That sounds like such a voice line.
Captain, we finished the head count. Potten's missing.
Over there! The door's closing!
Bum, bum, bum. And we're locked in here forever.
One group trying to arrest me, another trying to hunt me down. Good. I gotta kill two birds with one stone.
How did he get up there? There must be a secret passage somewhere. Find it!
Don't waste your energy. I already sealed it off.
How naive. We have more people outside. If we're not back out by the agreed time, they'll come to our rescue.
Well then, you'd better hope they get here in time.
Oh?
There's some kind of gas leaking from the pipes. Be careful, it's poisonous.
This is our distribution center, where we store the product derived from our source solution. We had to use special fire prevention methods to prevent contamination. The pipe network here was designed to emit a gas for firefighting. One little modification later, and it makes an efficient death trap.
Alright, GLaDOS, you good?
Why would you do this? Your partners are here too.
Oh, please. If they can't supply what I need, they're of no further use to me.
He's a maniac! Come on, we gotta find a way to open that door!
Yeah, me, you can do these super big jumps. Just...
Go ahead. Struggle in vain. Once the last of you croaks, no one will ever find me again. So long!
So long.
Are you sure you're ready to leave, Potton? You haven't changed your dressing today.
You can't cure my face. Just give up.
And what if I could?
Nice try. You're just trying to stall me. Don't you worry about me. I'll find a way to cure my face once I get out of here.
Oh, I doubt it. After all, Fontanians can no longer dissolve in primordial seawater.
What the... How did you...
The key component of the face-changing potion is the fluid left behind by dissolved Fontanians. It might look like ordinary water, but it has some unique elements in it.
Oh. Okay, that's disgusting. Oh. That is like smearing corpses in your face.
Before the flood, all Fontanians were oceanids, physiologically speaking. A potion made from that fluid could dissolve and reconstruct the face of a Fontanian in much the same way as hydroidolins change form. Theoretically, it could give someone any appearance they wished. But since the flood, Fontanians have become true humans. They can no longer provide the source material for this potion, nor reap its benefits.
Are you saying this potion is made from Fontanians dissolved with primordial seawater?
Yeah.
And their crimes are far worse than I thought.
That is... Wow, okay. You even going that far to test if that water has any use is crazy enough. Whoa, huh?
How could you know all of this? No, wait. Of course! Well, well. So that's why you have a human appearance.
It also means that I have a formula you're unaware of. The air's getting thicker. It's getting hard to breathe.
You gonna stop it? Okay. Good idea.
I might get to make a deal today after all. Alright, keep talking. How do you intend to give me the formula?
Oh, it's not a formula, but a finished product. I have a bottle of it right here.
What?
When I tried Rawat's skincare product, I noticed it had a certain special
So it is
component
not
in
Rawat?
it. So I had my friends gather some other ingredients for me, and sure enough, a little experimenting later, I'd produced the potion.
I could have, like, bet money on this guy actually not being Potter, but actually being Rawat, but... So he's really dead? What? Huh?
I'm guessing
Can't do
his
that.
skincare lotion contains the fruits of your joint research?
Wait, so they actually killed him there? Oh wow, okay, that's cruel. Whoa.
Huh. Impressive guesswork. Yeah, we were a supplier for some of the raw ingredients. But it only contains a tiny amount of the active ingredient. The effect is minuscule compared to the undiluted fluid.
Well, I found a way to reverse the dilution process, giving the skincare lotion a similar effect to the fluid it is derived from.
That's impossible.
If I tell you some of the ingredients, I think you can figure it out. First, you need to combine tainted hydrophantasm tissue with transoceanic pearls at a ratio of around 3 to 7.
Tainted hydrophantasms and transoceanic pearls. I see. Can't believe I never thought of that.
Yeah, I mean, obviously that should have worked, right? I definitely see the point, sure. The phantasms, they do stuff.
So, can we make a deal?
Sounds good to me. There's a delivery pipeline beneath this window. Drop the potion in, and I'll release you all.
Will he, though?
Nope, not trusting you that easily. You're like those naughty kids who try to hide their illness. Open the sluice gate first, then I'll hand you the potion.
Even if you're not bluffing, your potion won't cure my face permanently. You really think you have any leverage here? I'm not closing the valve this time. Clock's ticking.
Fine, then I'll just stand here with the potion in my hand. And when I faint from the poison, I'll drop it and it'll be destroyed.
No.
Uh-huh.
It's open!
Run, guys.
Disable that sluice gate! Jam it! Don't let it close again!
That's more like it. In that case, a promise is a promise.
Head nurse, there's too much poison gas in here. We have to leave, now!
Can you just shut it off? At this point, you can just... Like, really? Just shut it off. You already opened the gate. There's no reason to keep it going. Will that gas actually hurt me? Oh, I can't climb. Okay. Sad. Oh, okay, nope, not there. It's so eerily quiet. Oh, I should stop dropping. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, this quest kinda strange and deranged.
That was too close. That button is a real nasty piece of work.
Oh, don't be too quick to sit down. Moving around a little will help relieve the soreness. Same goes for you, Traveler. Oh, but Paimon, you should be fine, right?
Flying fast is pretty tiring too, actually. Anyway, that's not important right now. Paimon's still shocked to learn that there's a whole criminal operation going on behind that skincare lotion.
Shame I ended up giving the improved version to Potton after finally making it for you. I'll make you some more, I promise.
No, please don't. Paimon doesn't want to use that stuff anymore. Still, it was a pretty good job that Paimon wanted to buy some in the first place, huh? It ended up saving everyone's lives. That's gotta count for something.
Well, yeah, but it's also... You know, I don't want to smear dead people on my face. Just saying, that's even worse than snake oil. Well... I guess we owe it to Sigewinnie.
Yeah, Paimon was just kidding.
Head nurse, I've done a final head count of our team and the criminals. Everyone's here and doing fine. We're ready to escort the fugitives back to the fortress of Meripede. It's a shame that we didn't find Rawat. At this point, I'm afraid he's probably deceased.
What a horrible bunch. Especially that Potton guy. If he hadn't made good on that deal, we'd all be dead because of him.
No, we wouldn't. I always keep a whole bunch of antidotes on me for emergencies. And one of them neutralizes that poison gas. We'd have been fine, even if you hadn't opened the gate.
You couldn't have, like, told us that, right? Like, whispered it. He was, like, in a tower, pretty far away. We were scared. You could have told us.
What? Then why did you give him the potion?
If this is true, I must concur. Sorry to be blunt, but I think you made a bad decision by handing him that bottle. If he changes his appearance and flees Fontaine, it's unlikely that we'll ever find him. No matter how cooperative his accomplices are when we question them.
No, you don't understand. I gave him the potion precisely so we could be sure where he'll go next.
What do you mean?
We gotta hurry. She won't last much longer.
Oh, you think... Okay, so it is Rawada. I thought... How am I so bad with names today? Then it was not Potton. The way he talked didn't make sense for him to be Potton. He's probably just going back to his mom. In his actual appearance, I assume. Alright. I think at least. I mean, it might be very stupid. I will be very stupid if it is not actually true. But then again, I might be stupid at all, so... you know.
Don't move a muscle. I might be short, but I pack a mean punch. Captain, you're just in time. While I was lying in wait, I spotted this crook snooping around, trying to find a way in. So I detained him.
How the hell did he not see you guys hiding? No, you know, actually, I know this is a wound, but it brings me back to the beginning, the talk in the beginning with, like, some disfigurement in the face, like disfigurement, with, like, birthmarks or fire marks. They just look cool. This straight up looks cool. Makes him look so badass.
Whoa. His face.
Are you... Potton? So this is where you were heading, huh?
What?
This is how Potton looked before his face was marred. His current appearance matches the mugshot on his arrest warrant.
I see. Wait, so what's going on? Wasn't the whole point of the potion to disguise himself and escape Fontaine? Why would he change back to his original face and run right into our trap?
Enough of this nonsense. Let me in.
You better pipe down. There's an old lady in there who's very sick. No way are we letting a crook like you inside.
To heck with it. Listen to me. I'm Rawat. That's my mother in there.
Yeah.
He's gotta be lying, right? Rawat was a victim in all this. He was forced into it against his will.
Forced against his will? That's the funniest thing I've heard all day. Heck, when I was being coerced, everyone thought I was colluding of my own free will. And then when I actually became a criminal in my own right, you all suddenly thought I must be under duress.
Yes, yeah.
Amazing what a difference a handsome face makes.
Save us the speech. Explain yourself.
You want an explanation? Fine. I'll tell it how it is. When I was just Potton, the whole world treated me with contempt.
Oh, so you are Potton, but the other guy does not exist, whose name I still keep forgetting within 5 seconds of hearing it.
Ew. What do you want? Get away from me.
Matt.
Women despise me.
Collaborate? You don't look like much of a researcher to me.
My peers scorned me.
Mr. Potton, was it? I'm most interested in your research. Consider my offer carefully. I doubt you'll find other investment opportunities.
Only villains would work with me.
You want out of the game? Forget about it. Turns out, I slipped up a little. Left your picture with some Marechaussee Phantom officers. Easy mistake to make. Now they've listed you as an accomplice and drawn up an arrest warrant. So I suggest you put any thoughts of running away to rest. If you get caught by the guards for being in the synth business, you ain't ever seeing the light of day again.
There was no way out for me. Until I could stop being Potton.
Mr. Rawat, I have something I'd like to tell you.
I became popular with women.
Oh my god, that's such a line. I became popular with women.
This new potion you developed is fascinating. Genius, in fact. Would you consider working with me? I'd be happy to sign a licensing agreement.
My peers looked up to me.
I can kind of get why you would be pissed off though. Just because he looks different, now there's suddenly a fan of his, I would probably also be like, yeah, fuck you though. You didn't want to work with me before. Now it looks slightly different and now you want to? Huh?
Okay, I'm very interested in your research, sir. You must no doubt have offers from countless investors. So far be it from me to ask for a full collaboration, per se. I merely wanted to express my interest. No pressure at all, naturally.
And the villains even began to fear me. Becoming Rawat showed me what a superficial world we live in.
Yeah.
But I did not hold a grudge. After all, this superficiality could be made to work in my favor. Or so I thought. But alas, the world seemed bent on finding a reason to make me despise it. Mother, I'm back. How are you doing?
Who are you?
I bought the best medicine Mora could buy, but nothing would cure her illness. In the end, I hoped she'd at least be able to see her son one last time before she passed, but when everyone else rejected me, the only person who cared about me was my mother. Then, when I became a rising star in the Fontaine Research Institute, I was unrecognizable to her.
Yeah, okay, there we have our callback that I wanted to see so badly.
I have to let her see me again. Even if it means donning my own wretched, ugly face. Well, is that enough explaining for you? Now do you understand? Let me inside already!
Have you ever considered if you'll even be able to look your mother in the eyes after what you've done? You found a way to completely change your identity. You could easily have escaped from them. But no, you chose to keep working with them.
Why would I want to give up on such a lucrative business? The profits were dozens of times that of the synth business, and it was all above board.
So you kept being a villain just for the money?
Well, there we go again. I feel like a lot of people are in for the money. Money is a really, for some reason, good argument for people to do shitty things.
Villain? By what standard? Is doing evil deeds really what makes someone a villain in your eyes? Or does it all come down to the way they look? None of you saw a villain when I was wearing my other face, did you? You have no right to judge me! You're all just fake people living in a hypocritical world! I regret nothing! My mother would understand!
You're a villain to the core, but especially that tongue.
Honestly, I don't see a villain when I look at your current face either.
Don't humor me. You don't seem surprised by my confession in the least. How long have you known the truth?
I didn't know anything for sure until you chose to take that potion bottle and spare our lives. But if you're asking when I started suspecting you, it was the first time you came to see me at the infirmary. I had to confirm my suspicions. That's why I chose to join this investigation.
I hate Sigewinnie for those things. She always has, you know, the stuff kind of figured out. Tells no one.
Are you kidding me? A young, promising researcher and a wretched criminal? What on earth gave you the idea that they could be one and the same person?
Well, there were no visual clues. This potion's face-changing effects are very powerful. Even as a Melazine, I couldn't see through the disguise. But I believe I understand humanity a little better than most of my kind. Humans have certain fundamental qualities that do not change with their appearance.
Fundamental qualities, huh? So you think you're the one who's seen through me, do you? Most people probably don't know this, but I think I can guess what your deal is. Melazine constitutions are very close to that of water, so it stands to reason that the potion should work on them too. You used it yourself, didn't you? That's why you have a human appearance.
Sigewinnie?
Well, I mean, he kind of dropped that before, didn't he?
Yes, you're right.
I'll bet it was back in the days when Melazines were discriminated against because of their appearance. It was either carry on living in the gutters as part of an alien race cast out by humanity, or become the head nurse of the fortress of Meripede, revered by all. Not a hard choice to make. It's a no-brainer.
Yeah. I mean, he does have very interesting points. I'm not really a big fan of, you know, the crime part he does, but ethically speaking, he has a lot of valid critiques to society.
So you see, you and I were the same. And I'm the one who saw through you!
That's not important right now. You came here to see your mother, didn't you? Well, I can grant you your wish.
Huh?
Head nurse, I'm not sure that's a good idea in his current state.
Don't worry. Back in the warehouse when I traded the potion for our lives, I was doing it to test him. He was willing to risk sacrificing his only chance of escaping capture by opening the gate in exchange for the potion. Also, he could see his mother again. If nothing else, his concern for his mother is genuine.
I see.
So before you arrest him, please allow him to see his mother one last time. The Traveler and I will accompany him. You have nothing to worry about.
All right. I understand.
You're one lucky man. Except if she's dead, that would be cruel. Oh, imagine we open the door and she's already dead. Okay.
Mom? It's me, Potton. Your son.
He's still breathing.
You recognize me now, don't you? Mom, what's wrong?
I'm sorry, but I have some bad news. I examined your mother last time we were here, and it appears that due to her prolonged fever, she's lost her eyesight.
Oh wow, okay. Damn. So...
What?
Oh man, that is kind of funny in the cruelest way ever. That's just cruel irony.
Your appearance no longer has any bearing on her ability to recognize you. But there are always other ways to remind our loved ones who we are. Wouldn't you say?
No, it can't be. Please, Mom, open your eyes. It's me, your son, Potton. If you really can't see my face, then here, take my hand. Tell me you feel your son's hand. I've done so much to get to this point. Please, you have to recognize me. No.
The temperature of his palm must have changed. I'm sorry. It seems I couldn't bring him back to you after all.
It's you. Thank you.
Of course.
Oof.
Mom, why will you answer her and not me? Why?
No more questions, Potton. She's gone.
Mom?
Oh, wow.
Mom?
I thought they would give him like the goodbye chance. I was totally... I think I was a little optimistic with how kind they would be.
I'm sorry to say this, Potton, but you and I are not the same.
Potton eventually is taken away by the members of the Marsh's Phantom. The day passes in a flash. Damn. Wow. That was worse than the mom being dead when he enters. Ow, wow. Okay. First of all, he did all of that for nothing because he wouldn't have had to change his face. And on top of that, she wouldn't have recognized him either way. I wonder if it is because, like, on a more deeper level, he's just changed. He isn't the son she kind of grew to love. Poof. Damn. I did not expect that to happen, quite frankly.
The wait is over, everyone! The sale of our new skincare product, Romaritime Essence, will now begin.
Another skincare promotion! And it's selling as fast as last time. Wonder what people would think if they knew what was in the last batch. Oh, Sigewinnie's here too! Hey, Sigewinnie!
Oh, Traveler Paimon, hello! Oh, I hope you two got a good rest yesterday after all your hard work.
Of course! Nurse's orders, right? Anyway, are you here to take notes for your next article?
Actually, I'm mostly here to help Officer Morgan wrap up yesterday's case.
Ah, that reminds Paimon. That stuff sold like crazy, didn't it? Is it gonna cause huge problems?
Nope, there's nothing to worry about. Unless modified, Butterfly Dew is an excellent skincare product that's completely safe to use.
Yeah. I have a feeling, Sigewinnie, that you don't seem how... You know, it might be a little disturbing to some people if they knew what was inside of that.
Besides, officers have already retrieved all Butterfly Dew purchased on the market. Now it's just a matter of disposal. After consulting Monsieur Nervulette, I came up with a way to neutralize any harmful effects, so it'll evaporate naturally without polluting water or soil.
Wow, it's Sigewinnie to the rescue again!
Thank you for serving as our consultant, head nurse. All the Butterfly Dew we recovered has been disposed of, according to your instructions.
I love how they're literally saying that next to the people who probably bought Butterfly Dew a few days ago.
Great!
Okay.
Good job, everyone!
Also, you mentioned you wanted a copy of Rawat's interrogation records. Well, technically, Potten's records. Anyway, I have them with me. Here.
Okay.
After he saw his mother for the last time, it was like all his mental defenses came crashing down. He put up no resistance during the interrogation, and answered all our questions. We learned a lot. Apparently, the formula was something he discovered by chance while helping the criminal gang produce synth. Later, he came up with the idea to dilute it and use the resulting substance as a skincare product. Their supplier was Vache, but you could also argue that they were the ones doing him a favor.
Yeah.
His operation helped Vache's gang dispose of an enormous amount of evidence.
Vache. Damn. I didn't expect to hear his name again.
It made for a seamless collaboration. One man's trash was another man's treasure, and there were no loose ends. It's no wonder we never noticed what Potten's gang was up to.
Vache again, huh? Is there still no end to the harm he caused?
Yeah, he's dead and he's still causing issues. That's quite the accomplishment.
Make no mistake. The crimes of Vache and his accomplices will come to an end. It's only a matter of time.
Yeah. It's not what you would like to hear, though. What I would like to hear is they're over.
Since the flood cut off their supply of primordial seawater, they've been forced to resort to riskier methods, like using their private reserve to attack people on the street. Naturally, those attempts all ended in failure. After receiving numerous reports, we were able to zero in on the gang and eventually round them up.
That sounds more like it.
Based on what he told us in his confession, we pretty much had him backed into a corner, even though he made a point of distancing himself from the gang while disguised as Rawat. He tried to throw us off his tail by reporting his accomplices, giving him enough time to transform back into Potten and see his mother one last time. But there was one thing he hadn't anticipated. Even though Potten had been missing for a long time, we were very much still on the lookout for him. So, the moment he appeared in public, after changing back to his original appearance, we caught him.
Okay.
So he tried this once before, huh? Guess he really did want his mother to see him again. But in the end...
Looking at the interrogation records, it seems like he spent the first sum of money he earned as Rawat on his mother's treatment.
Yes, which is why I suspect that his initial motive for using the potion was not personal greed, but a desire to become somebody who had the power to save her. Even so, he went too far. In the end, he got what he deserved.
That is... I mean, it is not really inspired by that. I very much doubt it, but it gives me Breaking Bad vibes of someone just trying to achieve something good and completely entangling them in something that at some point even gets to them. Until they just want to rectify one small thing.
I understand. Thank you for bringing me these records.
Why did you want them anyway?
Potten was one of my patients. so I need to put together a medical file for him. My teacher always stressed that a person's life experiences are just as important to their file as their medical history.
Why are you still treating him like your patient? Isn't he kind of beyond redemption now?
I mean, he's not dead, so he very much still is a patient.
Well, that may be true, but a patient is a patient, regardless of the choices that bring them to my care.
One last thing, head nurse. Please keep everything you know about this potion a secret. It would be for the best if most of Fontaine knows nothing of its existence. I know my fellow officers and I will be able to sleep easier if that's the case.
I suspect that is true, yeah.
Of course, not to worry.
Thank you for understanding. I'll take my leave then.
So, Sigewinnie, did you really use that potion yourself?
Why do you sound so surprised, Paimon? I told you all about it. It was quite a while ago now.
You mean that story about the witch and the potion? So it was really, actually, genuinely a true story?
What do you expect? That she just lied to us?
Yes, it really, actually, genuinely was.
Well, why did you not change back then? You obviously have the option then.
But
process of making that potion involves dissolving people still, yeah.
I know. There are some secrets I can't tell anyone about. But considering everything we've been through together, I know I can trust you with them.
You just know what?
Before I tell you though, could you follow me somewhere? I want to pay my respects to an old friend.
I was about to say she did not dissolve like her friend, but no, that would not work.
Of course.
Place. Are we going to? No, we're not. Okay. Oh, it's a nice spot though. I like that place. Yeah, now I think about it, I don't really like that Sigewinnie used that potion. I was kind of fine with it, but now think about the fact that, you know, someone might have had to die for it. Not so good anymore. Hydrating. Novelad. Okay.
Oh, Neverlet and Risley, they're here too.
Good to see you, traveler. Hi, Mom. I trust all has been going well for you.
Thank you for follow. Siron? I hope that's okay. Why are your names always so hard? The two daddies. Yes, the Daddy Collective.
Big news, everyone. The Udex is out of his office on important business.
Is that genuinely something people would consider big news?
Yeah, you're kind of a big deal.
Why wouldn't they? Important business is a big deal.
Yes, you're quite right. When someone you care about requires emotional support, being there for them at the right time and place is of the utmost importance. After reading the Maréchal Phantom's reports, I had a feeling a trip here might be in order.
Take note. That, my friends, is how Monsieur Neuvillette shows that he cares. We're both here for the same purpose, actually, to accompany Sigewinnie as she pays her respects to her late teacher.
So the old friend she mentioned was her teacher then? The witch?
Oh,
Oh, sorry. Paimon didn't mean to be rude. It's only because Sigewinnie calls her that all the time, so...
I doubt she considers that title to be offensive, Paimon. Don't worry.
Indeed. In fact, I believe Sigewinnie would take it as a sign of affection. She has spoken of this doctor on many occasions, and it sounds like she was a truly generous individual. In those days, many people harbored prejudices against Melusines. She was the only teacher willing to take Sigewinnie on as a student.
Wow. It's really nice of you two to be here for Sigewinnie. Guess you guys really look out for your younger colleagues, huh?
Younger colleague? Well, that might be true for the Udex, but I'm not sure I can say the same. Sigewinnie served a sentence in the fortress of Meripede hundreds of years ago, and after she did her time, she decided to stick around. She's been an integral part of our administration ever since.
I have a feeling that Sigewinnie was charged for dissolving someone. I'm not sure who. Not sure if it makes sense for her to dissolve the witch, because the witch ultimately gave her the potion, but then again, it might make sense.
Strictly speaking, the head nurse has been around longer than most people in the fortress, myself included. Pretty sure that makes me the younger colleague.
Oh, I actually forgot that you were also sentenced. You guys are all criminals.
She served a sentence?
She committed a crime? Yeah, well, I suspect I know which one.
Yes. Long before I became Udex, there was an ancient law in Fontaine that prohibited any attempt to transform another species into a human.
Oh, never mind then. Okay. Oh, wait, wasn't... I think I remember hearing something about that.
Initially, I and most researchers believed this law to have been imposed due to ethical concerns. But now, it seems more likely that the law was nothing more than an insurance policy. A way for Egeria to ensure that her people would remain insulated from the truth, thus enabling them to lead more straightforward, happier lives.
Ignorance is bliss, as they say.
Sigewinnie had her reasons for choosing to obtain a human form, but the act was nonetheless in clear violation of the law.
Could you tell us a little bit more about what happened back then?
Certainly. Sigewinnie does not object to her close friends learning about her history. In fact, I first learned of it myself because she confessed the truth to me of her own volition.
Sigewinnie is older than Rio? Yeah.
Even with their daughter so ill, they kicked you out? Stubborn as always. And prejudice isn't a disease I can cure either.
Oh, no one can.
Shame that I don't have the energy to get over there. You're laughable, you old witch. You want to save everyone in Fontaine, but you can't even save the patient before you.
Oh, she also has the stuff in her face, right?
Master, what are you?
I discovered a strange disease. One I suspect that every Fontainian suffers from. But without witnesses or proof, no one will believe me. I had no choice but to experiment on myself to find a cure, but I hit a wall. And as you can see, it took a wretched toll on me.
Then I'll find a cure for you, and then you can go cure her.
There's no need. I am beyond saving now. There's nothing you can do.
But, Master...
As I said before, a doctor's duty is to treat whatever ailments they can.
I know, but they don't trust me at all.
That girl. She's your first ever patient, isn't she? Tell me, what cost are you willing to bear to see her cured?
I'll do whatever it takes.
Even if it means breaking the law and being punished for it?
As long as I don't hurt anyone. Yes.
Spoken like a true student, then I shall make one more final gamble. And see my experiment through to its end. Leave me for now, and come back in 2 hours. If I am able to work this miracle, then I will have found a way to save all Fontainians, and I shall be able to help you treat that girl. If not, then it means there is one more disease in this world that I cannot treat. In that case, do not come looking for me. I will leave you a parting gift. An accidental discovery happened upon through my study of this strange disease. It has little use, but it will at least help you cure this one patient you can reach.
When Sigewinnie returned, the miracle had not occurred.
Yeah, I suspected as much.
She found a potion bottle and a note on the table. After using the potion as instructed, she gained her current form, breaking Fontaine's law in the process. And after I had confirmed the veracity of the events, I gave my verdict.
So that's what happened.
Yeah, so she sacrificed herself and left that potion behind.
I fear Sigewinnie only understood the full story after the truth about the dissolution of Fontainians was uncovered. When I reflected on all this with that knowledge in hand, I felt a deep sense of regret. As I use the law to uphold justice, there are times when I cannot help but acknowledge its ruthlessness.
Yeah, but you being impartial is kind of the only reason why it really works.
After the final details of the events surrounding Sigewinnie's transformation came to light, I checked several sources and, thankfully, the legal code does not require Sigewinnie to shoulder any additional punishment.
Wonder how she feels about all this.
Since she invited you here, I imagine she intends to speak of these matters with you, no?
Potentially. Well, at least she did not dissolve a human. Interesting. So that's if the witch noted down everything she found out, I suspect there's probably notes about the Fontainians kind of not being real humans, because it at least sounded to me like she kind of found that out. Thank you for the follow, 000.
Staring into my eyes
or
is
just
ill-advised.
On behalf of the Maréchaussée Phantom, I would like to once again thank the Fortress of Meripede for your assistance in the response to yesterday's prison break.
Our head nurse and the Traveler in Paimon did most of the heavy lifting, I would say.
Sigewinnie seems to be in good spirits. I trust work hasn't been too hard on her lately?
Well, she might be the only permanent medical staff in the fortress, but there's plenty of people with medical knowledge willing to help her out.
I am most relieved to hear it.
The way you're asking after her well-being makes you sound like a concerned parent.
Yeah, kinda.
Well, I won't lie. I've always seen myself that way.
Showing your age a bit there, don't you think?
I mean, he is old, yeah?
Indeed. Actually, I often forget just how much older I am than you.
Well, while we're on the topic, what did you do before getting this job, anyway? Spend all day swimming in the sea, from east to west, and then north to south?
Yes, and, from the surface to the ocean floor on occasion.
Wow. Impressive.
Apologies, that was merely an attempt at humor. You can disregard what I said.
That's impossible, I'm afraid. My imagination's already running wild.
You two are... one guy just doesn't understand irony, the other one only talks with irony. This is great. I could listen to those two probably dialogue for hours.
You're here. The old friend I mentioned was my teacher. When she passed, her body was nowhere to be found. All that's left of her is an empty tomb. And even that's deep underwater now.
Sigewinnie, the witch who gave you the magic potion, she was your teacher, wasn't she?
Sounds like Monsieur Neuvillette filled you in.
That must not feel too great, huh? She probably would have preferred to tell that herself, but alright.
After learning the truth, it must have been hard to process, huh?
Well, to be honest, after I realized what really happened that night, my first thought was that it kind of made sense. It seemed exactly like the sort of thing she would do.
But she was planning to sacrifice herself and never told you.
That's just who she was. If lying is what it took to get a kid to take their medicine, then that's what she'd do.
The warmth of lies. She's both a great and an odd doctor. She did sound a lot more nice and calming than what the image suspect like the image kind of made her look like a really grumpy old lady, but she seemed nice, at least to Sigewinnie. But yeah, truly odd and great.
All right,
both
but
of them.
Why did you turn yourself in?
I broke the law, simple as that. My teacher made her choice, and I made mine.
True. It's just the way Patton framed it when he was asking you all those questions, it made Paimon really mad. You're not like him at all, and everything Neverlet said confirms that. And yet, you were still convicted and thrown in prison. It just feels so unfair.
Yeah, but it is the law. And to be fair, so did Potter. So, wait, also she served 100 years. That's, oh wow. I just realized that 100 years is kind of a big deal. Well, yeah, okay, maybe it is a little unfair.
Unfair? I happen to think just the opposite. If I hadn't served that time, I'm not sure I would have been able to stay strong when he was questioning me.
Well, what makes you say that?
I knew you'd be curious. Let me tell you a story. The verdict came down. This Melusine is guilty. The Iudex defended the authority of Fontaine law, but he did not confiscate the Melusine's medical kit. And so, the fortress of Meripede gained a new little doctor. She still wore her hood and raincoat, even though it never rained in the fortress. Perhaps thanks to her human appearance, no one refused her treatment. She treated more and more patients, and her sentence grew ever shorter. Finally, the people of the fortress could not live without her, and though her sentence ended, she did not leave them either. Then one day, she received an invitation from the outside world. The location seemed familiar, and when she arrived, an old lady was waiting for her. She saw right through the Melusine's disguise, but didn't reveal it. Instead, she asked a question.
Tell me, why do you think you gained the respect of so many people, despite being a Melusine?
Because I look like a human?
It's been 50 years, Sigewinnie.
Of course.
And you haven't aged a day. I think everyone knows you are not human.
Fair.
I
never considered that.
After all these years. I still remember, you know. It was you who saved me that night.
But how? I was no longer a Melusine by then.
Does it really matter if you're human or Melusine? I remember the warmth of your palm. It's quite unmistakable. And you know what? It hasn't changed one bit. You don't have to hide anymore, Sigewinnie. These days, everyone wants to make friends with Melusines. And I think that it's all because of you. I'm sorry I couldn't say this until now, but thank you, Dr. Melusine.
I feel like she was the only one.
That's an ending Paimon can get behind.
I thought she was, you know, in the beginning she said, if you do this, they won't remember you. Or she won't recognize you at all anymore. Maybe that was true in the moment, but I feel like that was more what Sigewinnie thought would be the case and less of what is actually the case. Because I feel like I like this quest because I think the moral of the story is it really does not matter what you are on the outside. And I think that's a cool message. And it's very well executed in my opinion. I like it a lot. And also just like it's not blatantly just stating that, but both our villain and our Melusine here, our good old Sigewinnie, would probably say she's our protagonist here. Both of them were kind of guilty of assuming that is not the case. And they kind of had to be proven wrong first. I like that a lot. That is very, very well done in my opinion.
After hearing everything Potton said, I wanted to tell him that it didn't matter who he looked like on the outside. But it was too late. The warmth in his palm had already disappeared. I tried to treat him, but the roots of his problem had nothing to do with his face.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he has kind of wasted potential, but there's also mostly no reason to feel bad for him. He kind of got what he deserved.
I understand. Thanks, you two. I appreciate you being here for me while I talk this through.
Oh, it's nothing. Our pleasure.
Oh, there's one more reason I invited you here. It's about time I finally give you what I promised.
Oh yeah, no, I don't think I want to use that.
In order to restore the appearances of the face-swapping victims, the Marechaussee Phantom gave me special permission to make a few bottles of that potion. And I made one extra just for you two.
Don't really want to smear Fontanian Beetle's water in my face.
We don't need it though. Shouldn't we destroy it?
Well, even if you chose to destroy it, I still thought I should give it to you first. You two did so much for me. How could I break my promise?
Well, fair enough, but anyway, Paimon's definitely not interested in this stuff anymore.
Yeah, I suspected that. Well, I guess it's gonna be a nice little paperweight.
Still, if this is the very last bottle in all of Teyvat, getting rid of it would feel like kind of a waste. Maybe we can give it a special meaning somehow. Oh, Paimon's got it! Melusine physiology wasn't affected by the Great Flood, right? So that means the potion should have a permanent effect on you. In that case, what do you say, Sigewinnie? Ever thought about transforming back to the way you used to look?
Yeah, I was wondering if that never crossed her mind while creating that potion.
After all, from a Melusine point of view, Paimon bets Melusines look the cutest of all.
Paimon.
Paimon, after everything, do you really think it matters whether I'm Melusine or a human?
Yeah, I suppose we drove that point home, huh? I guess there's really no point in her changing either way anymore. In my opinion, she looks cuter though, but that is very subjective. On a surface level, of course.
Well...
You know, Melusines don't look at the surface level, they see a layer deeper, so for her it does of course not make any sense. Yeah.
What was Paimon thinking? You made up your mind a long time ago! Yeah, let's just destroy this thing.
Leave it to me.
Alright. I would have kept it as a paperweight. Nice. Oh, I didn't expect this quest to make this turn. I felt like in the beginning it was kind of trying to drive home that point that in the end did. Then I felt like we're gonna deviate from that, which I did not really appreciate, but it came back to it. I'm really happy about it. It was a good quest. Anyway, Sigewinnie, not done.
I'd like to stay here with my teacher for a little longer.
Yeah. Okay. Won't pass to you. Don't worry. Okay, now we're done. Oh wow. Okay. No, I like the quest a lot. Did not expect that, but it was pretty. Maybe Sigewinnie might not be a monster. You know, look, I was not talking about her surf, like how she looks, but to me she always seemed crazy. Maybe she is a little. But seems like in the core she's a good little critter. maybe I was wrong. Yeah, no, I like the quest a lot. I personally probably did not see most of it, but can recommend playing it. Also, a lot of callbacks to what happened nearly a year ago at this point. Crazy. Anyways, Natlan stuff dropped, I've heard, or like a short little teaser thingy. So maybe let's look at that. I did not even see that they dropped anything. Genshin Natlan. Oh wow, okay. I'm not seeing much, but I'm already kind of loving the aesthetics. Let me switch screen. Like, looking at that, it's so cute. Who's that? Yeah, we're gonna check it out. It's the last thing we're gonna do today because it's already been quite a while. Oh, also, is he down here? Apparently we know the vision, but we're gonna see in a second. Thumbnail looks cute as fuck. I wanna see some characters. Okay, like, okay. What I wanna see is some characters, of course, duh. I wanna see some of the region. I don't think I wanna see that much more because I don't wanna get spoiled. But I kinda wanna see like some things that make me go, I wanna get there, I wanna get there, I wanna get there. So if they get that down, then yeah, good. Okay, let's check it out. Okay, music maybe is another point. Is it gonna be very like, what do you call it, like indigenous music, like indigenous, whatever, like, you know, it is the kind of, I don't know the word for it. Damn it. What are we hearing right now? Didgeridoo stuff. Is that gonna be the city? Oh, that's tribal style, yeah, kind of like. Okay, so they got like a big freaking campfire in the middle, and for some reason something that lifts everything up. I love that design. I'm not sure what the purpose of this is, but I love that there's a big fire in the middle. Makes a lot of sense, of course. The terrain looks so jagged, it's crazy. I wonder if that's gonna be horrible to explore, or I guess with the dragons it's gonna be fine. Oh man, okay. I'm sorry, I'm stopping like every 50 milliseconds. She looks so cute. So cute. I don't know. She's even doing the cat mouth. And has a car for some reason. A mining drill. Why does she glow like that? But she reminds me, for some reason her whole aesthetic reminds me a lot of Made in Abyss characters. I'm not quite sure why, but I kinda get that vibe. Also, it's enemies? It's kind of our Eremites of the region. Is she gonna be our companion? Who like takes us... Okay, so she looks like she's on a run. Are we gonna accompany her on her run? Maybe? Wait, where did she end up on? No, back. I don't think that is... I was thinking maybe this is connected to Sumeru or Fontaine or some other country that we already seen, but no, I don't think so. You look like amber and white. Love it. Cool hairband, dude. Reminds me of Alhaitham a little. They all glow like that. I wonder what the reason for that is. Is that whenever they use their transport method? What does she remind me of? It's... Oh man, look how she has fishies in her eyes. She kind of, I think she reminds me of Gura Gura, I think, a little. And he can just straight up fly? What? Okay, so those are our 3 friendos, maybe? You mean the VTuber? Yeah, Gura Gura. Yeah, wasn't it Gura Gura? Yeah, but like, she reminds me a little of her. Especially with the shark and all. Okay, so this is our gang. I wonder if they're gonna be our kind of Amber or Kole, Tainari, Toma, Ayaka thing, you know? Or who was it in Sumeru? Oh, in Sumeru, I already covered. In Lee, I guess our child. Finally, Enos. What? Enos. Oh, okay. Okay, I was kind of confused with what Enos is, but I suppose that's the character's name. Interesting. Ellen Joe. You can check her demo out. Whose demo? Wait, we're gonna watch it till the end real quick. There's probably nothing, but oh, there's vocals. I like that. Not sure what I heard here in the big end, but that sounded cool. Also, what was that? Outfit teaser. Is that an outfit for... Ooh, wow. Wow, 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 wow. What am I seeing here? I did not watch the stuff, but Nilu outfit looks... What? And... I'm not sure if I even have her, but that outfit looks cool as well. Fontanian style outfit. I love Fontanian outfits. Yeah, Kirara. Yeah. I suppose she's gonna be the 4-star outfit. She's gonna have the 5-star. Looking forward to it, but I'm not gonna look into it too much. I don't want to know who's involved in that quest. Man, okay, this looks cool. Expectations war everywhere. Reality, Crash Bandicoot plus Dragon City. Hell yeah. I don't mind. It's actually kind of crazy considering Fontaine had a lot of guns. Nutland and Nation of War. So far, no guns to be seen, but just cool dragons. That's cool. I'm looking forward to the next version. Oh god. Also, I think once they release the demo for Emily, I think we're done with the 4.x characters. So we'll look at all the demos. Do a little, like, marathon of watching all the demos, because most of them I've not watched. Not even the one from Furina, I have no idea. It's probably good considering she's an Archon, but I have not watched it. So yeah, that was what we will do then. Also... Okay. Enough ZZZ? That's her name, right? Oh, yeah. I think I've seen that actually. Wait, no, not that. Wait, huh? Did I not watch that? No, but I've seen it. Yeah, yeah, I've seen it. I've watched. She looks so cool. In general, I like the art style. Man, she got the, you know, the half dyed hair. Can relate, you know, but she got cool short hair. I have long hair. Kind of sucks. I like these. Makes me want to dye my hair again. Oh yeah, I saw it. She with the big ass shark tail, and a maid version, maid plus shark tail. Go red this time. Honestly, I let it grow out so much that at this point I probably could go with a different color. So we'll see. The issue right now is I can't dye my hair because my scalp is messed up. So I definitely can't go bleach my hair right now. But like, something like that looks mighty cool, just saying. Would mean I would have to cut my hair back again though. Which has its pros and cons. Better take care of your scalp. Yeah, I don't know, it's probably genetic, so we just gotta have luck. It's just like coming, going, coming, going. So I don't really have a lot of control. Bro is terrified. Oh man, yeah, I'm not sure. Should I? I don't think I'm even gonna download Zenless Zone Zero. I'm not sure if it is for me. I've heard that it's probably the best combat that Hoyo has ever produced, but I don't know. I don't wanna get so many games. There's a limited amount of me. Bleaching a time frequently will make it worse, unfortunately. Yeah, for sure. But I don't think the bleaching actually, did any damages. I think it's just that my scalp, when it's this damage, it's kind of open. So if you would put bleach on it, it would soak right into my skin, and that would burn like crazy. So yeah. Yeah, limited amount of time, unfortunately. But yeah, maybe someday the Hoyo thingy, the Hoyo play app is starting to fill up. I guess I mean Honkai 3rd is over, right? But it still exists. At some point they're gonna have a whole library full of, you know, gachas, I guess. I love the Zenless Zone Zero aesthetics. It looks so cool. The characters' designs are so freaking lit. But I'm not sure if it is for me. One thing after another. First we're gonna go on the trail, then the train, and then maybe the zone. Who knows? Who knows, quite frankly. I don't. Okay, I think I wanted to get some primer jumps because it's not looking good. I want Emily, right? But at the moment, my primer jump's not looking too good. How long is the version gonna last? Oh, I also not do that yet. I guess I'll do that maybe sometime. What the hell is that? Yeah, I think I'll just grind a little off stream. Because I don't really have that much time at them. Oh, we should get those though. I'm kind of like, university-wise, I'm kind of entering a really horrible phase right now. With a lot of exams. And probably a me who's extremely exhausted. Mine is also guaranteed.
Thank you for completing.
Mine is not guaranteed so far. I think I have 59 pity is what I will get up to if I use all my wishes and primals right now. So we'll get 300 more from, you know, the upgrades to next version. I hope, I just gotta pray a little. Hopefully we'll get her at 70 because I feel like that's achievable. But we'll see. Man, it's crazy to me. Well, next version, I mean, it's like next week. We're kind of, you know, getting into saying goodbye to Fontaine. That city grew on me. I don't think I had that much time to spend with the game as I did with the other versions. But Fontaine really grew on me a lot. It didn't take long for me. You kind of entered Fontaine and it was instantly that, you know, kind of instantly get greeted by Furina. Everything is thrown a bit in chaos. And that escalated so quickly. Man, it was such a blast. And even though I didn't have that much time with it, it's probably still one of the most explored regions I have. Don't look at that. Didn't have time. Okay, don't look at that as well. Yeah, I don't know. I really hope we're gonna see more of Fontaine expanded. Because I really love the nation, the people there. I hate how attached I get to the characters. But, yeah. it's about to say goodbye again. And then we're off to the second last actual nation. I think that is crazy. When I started playing Genshin, like, pretty much in the beginning, but then I took half a year off. So when I continued playing from Inazuma, the end of Inazuma, so something in like 3.7, 3.3 maybe, no, 3.6, something in that range, I was like, man, this game is great to like enjoy a lot, because it's never gonna end, you know. There's just gonna be like 4 more nations by that time. I'd get tired of that game anyways, right? So, but no. Time flies so fast and the game is so good. Can't wait what they have in store for Natlan. And I mean, from Natlan onwards, what are you doing, kid? Oh, I see, okay. And from Natlan onwards, then Snezhnaya, and after that the conclusion probably. Or maybe the conclusion with Snezhnaya combined. This is all gonna get really tense. I'm really looking forward to it. I know. Can't really say that I'm not hyped, because I am. Looking forward to it. But yeah. First of all, we're gonna hit the 4.8. And if it's gonna be anything like the last time, then we'll probably spend a little bit there. So my plan is really during next week's stream, just as much as they have unlocked. Then probably the week after that, depending on how the event is scheduled. Then maybe the event after that, the week after that, we might look at Star Rail and then Genshin again to finish it, because everything unlocked. Well, we'll see how the event is scheduled. Depends a bit on that. It's gonna be tough saying goodbye to all this. I mean, we're not leaving forever, right? We're gonna come back. But you know, we're not gonna come back as often as we do right now. Not every quest is gonna be centered around this cool region. But then again, Natlan looks great as well, so I just hope we get amazing characters to meet there, amazing personalities. I'm looking forward to it. New friendos, new characters to pull for, new stories. I'm happy with that. Could go on forever like that, but it won't. Anyways, I'm just rambling about the dread of Genshin being over at some point. All good things will eventually come to an end, but at this time being, it's just enjoy the present. Yeah, there's, you know, even though the end is kinda in reach, there's still 2 nations to go. Like 2 actual complete nations with all of their arcs. We still have to kinda get to the end of the whole Dainsleif stuff. I suppose the Dainsleif and sibling stuff will kinda converge, so those kind of are like 1.5 big arcs, I suppose. Maybe there's gonna be a whole Kanya thing, and then there's gonna be Celestia stuff. Maybe Celestia is gonna be involved with both Kanya, I guess, and Snezhnaya. There's so much ahead of us. So, even though it is crazy to see how far we've come, there's also a lot to go still, so there's not really a reason to be dreadful. And then again, I'm pretty sure Genshin won't end after the main quest is over. There's gonna be a lot of cool stuff happening afterwards for a while. And at some point, maybe there's gonna be Genshin 2? Who knows? That is what they have in store. That means we have 3 more years to go. See, that's so much. I might be done with my bachelor's by then. Probably not with my master's. This game is gonna pull me through university. Love it. Now, I enjoy this game a lot. I owe this game so much. Which is, I don't know, part of why I'm kind of so attached to it, but it is a very comforting game to me. Still, probably not gonna see each other very often, but I'm gonna need my stuff done real quick. And I will probably quit for today. And I will get back to hustling for my exam phase. Actually, not the exam phase, but gotta work on a project and get that done ASAP so I can actually focus on exams. I think I only have 2 weeks of actual university left. And then I'm in my exam phase, so I will write a study schedule. And then we'll probably take a look at when and how I can stream. Will probably depend a little on that, but even though I should be studying, I'm a lot more free in when I am not studying. So it's a plus and a minus, I guess, because, you know, at least I can say, you know, even if I'm studying a lot, I can't study for 16 hours, 7 days a week. So having a stream in every week is probably a good idea. Because to me it's relaxing. Oh, did we do an entire lab through Fontaine? Or did we just go... I think we just went like this. Still. Okay, I'm rambling. I'm just rambling. Either way, this is probably... Wait, when is the next version? 8... Oh wait. Oh wait, next week is not even the next version. Okay, then we'll check out Star Rail next week. I thought the season is over in 2 days. Yeah, hell yeah then. Okay, next week Star Rail, I guess then. I did not know that. Huh. Oh. Yeah, okay, I guess then, yeah. Then, I mean, the quests don't seem all that, like, these quests I don't have to stream. That's fair enough if I grind them myself. This we might take a look at on stream. I don't know, is the quest around this kind of relevant, or is it just, you know, you go there and then you try it out? Because if it's kind of like irrelevant, then they made this minigame event only 5 days duration. That's crazy. Really? That is actually kind of... Why? Why don't they extend it by a week? What is the reason for that? Do they want... Maybe they want to extend... maybe they want to get people to play Zenless Zone Zero instead? I don't know. That seems a bit weird. But yeah, okay. I guess then we'll play Star Rail next week, I suppose. I don't think there's any reason why we shouldn't. We finally got to check it out. There's apparently trash cans, that's what I know about Star Rail. I'm looking forward to it. But for today, we quit. Yeah. That's cool. Now we have a plan for next week. Oh, and it's all gone. Okay. Whoop. Well, then, in this case, even though I'm sorry that I probably, like, partially spoiled you, Proxy, thank you for being here. Rochnik, I mispronounced your name probably again. Yeah, at least you won't be spoiled next week, that's for sure. Yeah, thank you all for checking in today. Really appreciated it. Was a little bit of a slower stream, but I enjoyed the quest a lot. Like, I think I didn't talk that much during it. At least I think so. But I love the message. The message really got me there. Really good. So thank you for being here. And see you next week for Star Railing. That sounded wrong. Bye. Oh, camera kinda hot. Oh, and I said that as the clock turns to 8 PM. Time for food, I guess. I haven't eaten anything today. I should definitely do that.